It is not watching yet. Okay. Looks like it's live there. We're going to tweet this out with our little tweeters.
So many different kinds of units.
To the tweeting that has been tweeted.
Right.
Let me get you guys a monitor running so you can see when people are chatting at you.
So we're live, correct?
You're live now, yes.
Okay.
Start talking about
So,
your list.
Brendan, why don't you talk about your Bonereapers list?
Alright, yeah, so for this list I'm trying to try all the different units to see what works. Start with the heroes, because I've got the Liege Cavalos, who is a mounted hero. The reason I took him is because you get a relentless discipline point to turn from any hero. He grants an additional one, and he also has a command ability where if he's close to any unit, he can spend a command point to give them an extra attack for all of their melee profiles done during the combat phase. And if it's used on a unit with multiple attack profiles on it, or multiple attack types like the Gothizzar Harvester, the extra attack goes to all of them. And then I have, for heroes, I have the Mortesian Soul Mason. That dude. He's basically a caster hero. He's got 2 casts a turn, 2 unbinds a turn. He has a special spell called Soul Guide, which... Soul Guide. He takes a friendly Ossiarch Bonereapers.
Soul Guide.
I mean, I'm going to call him that now.
Soul Guide.
You pick a friendly Ossiarch unit within 24, casting value 6. If you make it, you reroll hit rolls of 1s for all attacks made by that unit until your next hero phase.
There we go.
And at the end of my hero phase, I roll a die for the model. On a 1, nothing happens. At 2 to 5, he can attempt to cast Soul Guide even if a casting attempt has already been made. And on 6, he gets to recast it D3 times. He also has the Empower Natterite Weapons spell, which used on my battle line unit makes their attacks explode on a 5 and 6 instead of just a 6. That's the Soul Mason. And the Bone Shaper is this dude over here. Gets 1 cast a turn. He has a special spell that's not worth talking about. And he can heal my units in my hero phase, pick a friendly Ossiarch Bonereaper within 6 inches, and then heal up to 3 or restore models up to that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. And so those are my heroes. The general is the Liege Cavalos, which means he also has some bone plate armor, so he ignores the first wound caused during every phase.
What?
And he has an extra 2 wounds to him, so he's up to 9.
That's annoying.
I know, right? Like every phase.
Mm.
So those are the heroes.
That's good.
Yep, it's solid. And I'm experimenting with everything. So I picked the Gothizzar Harvester.
Okay.
The beautiful little turtle monster.
That's the guy with the face crotch, right?
Yeah.
He has a face crotch that it has its own arms, which is holding another arm. So he's armception.
So
he's grabbing that bird on the back,
face
which is
crotch beating people. Wow, that is really creepy.
Yeah, he's super creepy.
So he's a fucking beast. He tears things up. And every time a model is slain within 3 inches of him, I roll die on a 4+. I can pick a friendly Bonereaper model within 6 inches, and then heal wounds to it based on the number of wounds that the slain model had. And he can also resurrect units with this. So he's just rebuilding the army.
He can resurrect units. Like
sorry, no models.
Oh, I see.
I always get that mistake. Got it. So that's
Can I
it.
see that one when you keep going?
Yeah. I've got the Mortek Crawler, which everyone seems to know more or less. It's a long-range catapult, can't fire at anything closer than 6 inches, with a 36-inch range. And 3 attack profiles. Standard one is just throwing a bunch of skulls at people, because of course it is. Skulls.
Okay, so this guy that has the 2 club arms and then all the little arms,
Mm-hmm.
he clubs stuff to death with his club arms, and all the little arms are to pick up the pieces.
Yes.
Oh,
I love it.
Wow.
Yeah, he has arms
I
around there.
see. So the big wacky dudes. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah,
So he
looks,
actually looks better in person than he did online.
Yeah, he looks. To me, he looks like a storm fiend that has been Bonafide. Because the Storm Fiends have the little boxer glove mitts too.
Yeah.
And so he kind of, yeah.
It's like a Storm Fiend crossed with a corpse card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the initial pictures were like front view only, and he looked really derpy because he totally skipped leg day. But
Yeah,
when he's
yeah, I mean-
longer, he looks better.
Most, the thing I've been noticing with almost all stuff lately is like, oh, that looks really bad online, and then,
Looks better in person.
everything looks better in person.
Sorry, buddy. Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
No worries. I'm not.
Yeah, I'll get you a cup in a second while you go through your list.
Okay.
So Catapult has 3 kinds of ammo. One does normal damage. The other 2 I can fire once per game, and one of them you you aim at a unit, you roll against their unmodified bravery, and if it beats that, then you destroy 1 model in the unit. And then the other one is the Cursed Stella, and it's the one that has a modifier based on how much damage it suffered, and more damage is better. And it fires at a unit, or picks 1 enemy model, and then rolls, if it's breaking then the wounds, it is slain. So that's the Crawler. Then we've got the Morghast Harbingers. These bone guys. They're mostly flying 9-inch movers with a pretty nasty attack profile.
Hey Tom, we're going to show the whole thing as soon as we're done with the lists. We're just trying to leave the list up, boys.
Oh, yeah, you can show them the models. They're kind of not in the part of the table the cameras can reach right now.
They will be. These are the old guys, right? These have been in the game for a long time.
Yeah, those are the old ones.
Is there a particular synergy that makes them useful in this that they didn't have before?
Not particularly, but they're some of the only fast movers on the team, so I wanted to be able to have some maneuverability.
I mean, I've always loved those models. They just came out right when the world exploded, and they were never super great.
Alright, that's the best I can do.
If you can do the dice track and put stuff there.
Yeah.
Well, just set the model you're talking about in front of that one.
We just
pool.
finished.
Oh, you're done? Okay.
Oh no,
well,
I've
then-
got
Well, you got like 2 left, right?
2 left, yeah. Yep, so I've got the Morghast Harbingers,
We're live, people. Work with us. We're live.
and then I've got these Necropolis Stalkers,
Uh-huh.
which they're just slightly elite units, 6-inch move. During each combat phase, they can choose whether they want to reroll hits, wounds, saves, or if they want to increase their rend and damage by 1. They also have a command ability where if you spend a Relentless Discipline point, you can reroll run and charge rolls for them, and they fly. So that's the Necropolis Stalkers. And then the Mortek Guard are basic infantry units, but they have unmodified 4-up save, 3-up with the Petrifex Elite, and their 6s on to hit explode, and they can use a Relentless Discipline point to reroll saves during the combat phase.
Is that 1 per player turn or 1 per battle round? Looks like player turn.
What?
Well, so it's interesting. So people keep thinking about a 3 every rollable, but it's actually, it costs you a Relentless Discipline point, and it's going to cost you 1 every player turn. So per unit that you're giving the 3 every rollable, it's actually 2 Relentless Discipline points per battle round.
Yep.
That's not super sustainable. And that's not a critique, I just like,
Oh, no,
I think that the internet, is like, oh man, 3+ rollable all the time is broken. It's not actually going to be all the time.
Yeah, the units of 10 are rarely going to get it.
Right.
I'll probably keep it up on the 20. Like, the good thing about Relentless Discipline points, though, is I get a base of 5 right now per turn.
Why?
You get 1 for each hero, and I have 3 heroes, an extra 1 for the Leech Cavaliers, and then an extra 1 for my battalion, and then I roll the die for each unit, of which there are 11, and for each 6 I get another 1. So I'm going to be getting an average of 6 or 7.
Okay, so you could keep it up on 3 units, because you just get a lot of income.
Yeah, but there's so many good abilities.
Got it.
Like the Petrifex Elite can spend a Relentless Discipline point to give an extra rend to any unit with a Mortek or whatever. So those are pretty
Cool.
solid. So those are the units. The only endless spells I have are the special ones. And the Nightmare Predators. This do basically a hero killing thing. Basically, hero killing guy, casting value 7. He runs around. You roll 2d6 for his movement, and when he moves through things, or within 3 inches of things, you roll die. 2 up, it suffers d3 mortal wounds. But when I set him up, I pick an enemy hero, and if he hits that hero, I roll d6 for him as well. And he's dispelled if the hero dies. Yeah.
So you're getting a lot of critique of your new gray color scheme. I just feel like that's unnecessarily critical.
I mean, I think they're beautiful. Just uniform gray across the board.
Other people matching your paint scheme.
How many points is this Nightmare Predator in the spell?
30 or 40.
Okay.
And then the other endless spell is the Bone Tithe Shrieker, which is this screaming skull dude. Casting value 5, moves up to 8 inches and flies, and -1 bravery to any units within 12 inches of him, and any Bonereapers units within 12 inches add 1 to their hit rolls. And that's
Wait, the other one's a buff, is that right? The other one's a buff.
This one buffs my units, adding 1 to the hit rolls, and subtracts 1 from your bravery
Okay.
within 12.
Where's the, let's see, when the player has an enemy hero, immediately make a move with this model. If the model's prey is destroyed, when the model is set up, the player who set up can pick an enemy hero as its prey and then immediately make a move with this model. If that model's prey is destroyed, this model is dispelled. Is that gives it a move rather than... I see, otherwise you set it up and you can't move. But if you set it up and murder something immediately,
No,
then...
I think it just moves 2d6 inches. The idea is that it's better against killing a hero.
Does it move twice against the hero then?
I don't think so. I think it's just standard when you set up, it moves 2d6.
Okay, so what is this ability that's just like actively bad?
Yeah.
That doesn't...
I think it might be phrased wrong, because I think the implication is instead of may, I must.
Can I see the other end spell by comparison?
Yeah, sure. That one doesn't have any
Don't let him read it. Don't give him the intel. Let him find out on the field of battle.
Yeah, no, see, it doesn't move until you pick, you're going to only move when you set up toward the hero. Because if you read the Bone Tithe Shrieker, set it up, if successfully set up,
standard predatory, and this side down there.
yeah, so, I don't know, weird. Okay, so I just play it that way. That seems odd because you would like not want to set it up almost, unless you were trying to dispel it and then go after something else.
What's happening?
Well, it's just the Perpetual Hunter ability is like you target an enemy hero, but if you kill that hero, the spell's dispelled, which doesn't feel like the best thing.
I think
It's not bad.
it's fine though. It's 30
Who is
points.
the real
Oh no, it was. I'm not. The spell looks really good. I just don't understand the ability interaction. That's okay. We'll figure it out.
I think they also phrase it wrong because they say you may.
Oh, I see why. Here we go. It's the second. So it's
Yeah.
you pick it up. You pick an enemy hero that's its target, and you do D6 to that hero, D3 to anything else.
Yes.
So you do more damage to that. Okay,
I
I'm
said that
picking it up.
earlier.
No, I believe you. I was failing to understand. Got it. Cool. Thanks. All right. So I think I'm not going to go through my whole list. Just really quickly, I dropped Kairos. I went from very low model count or low drop count Tzeentch list to like a 12. I don't know, a lot of drops. I'm trying to actually play MSU because I'm going to take advantage of the Warcry models to do that. So I've added 2 units of Iron Golems because they have a 4 per rollable for 70 points. 2 units of 3-foot mine, which span 2.25 inches behind the Iron Golems, so that I can soak the hit with the Iron Golems and then pile in an attack with the Enlightened. And a unit of Furies, because they seem pretty good. And otherwise, it's going to be normal Tzeentch stuff. So we go to the main thing, and then I'll, once the dice tray's up, I'm going to roll my Destiny dice. And,
Well, the dice are here. Well, the dice tray is up. so we need to do your terrain piece, which
Oh yeah.
has special rules, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll these while you go.
Okay.
Let's take it a lot at once. Holy crap, lots of ones. This is good. Only 1/6, but oh wow. This is crazy. I have 0 casting support, but those horrors are regenerating like crazy because I have 5 ones.
Damn.
All ones.
All ones.
Everything gets to survive.
I got 6/5, 3/3, 1/1, 1/1/1. Who
Doesn't
needs command points?
say the terrain placement rules on the card itself. Which is
So, okay, I know this one because we went over it. It's super interesting. You place it before any of the other terrain goes on the board because it's so big. So it's still going to be after the objective, so you're going to have to follow the objective rules, which is 3 inches from any objective.
Mhm.
But then, if you were to place it, theoretically you should do it before everything else is set up. And we have no idea how that will work in tournaments. I'm guessing it just means you're going to get to shove stuff over, but who knows?
Is it 6 inches away from any terrain?
No, because you place it first.
Right.
That's the whole. They were like, oh, we made these restrictive terrain placement rules. Yeah, but we don't really want you to have to worry about those, so you do it first, and so we'll see how that works in tournaments.
Bone tie nexus.
Yeah.
It's very odd that they set it up that way. So I think set it up just 3 inches from all objectives, and you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, it has to be more than 3 inches from the objective and more than 6 inches from the edge of the battlefield. Oh wow, so you can't even be right back against the edge.
Wait, what is it? How much from the edge of the battlefield?
Okay. Let me read the whole sentence.
Okay.
When terrain is set up.
Oh,
for a
interesting.
battle-
It's going to be before we choose whose side. So if you put it on my side, that could be your side.
Gotcha. That's
So you probably want it in the middle.
Let's do
okay.
that then.
Must be set up by the player whose army they are part of before any other terrain features are set up, more than 3 inches from any other objective, and more than 6 inches from the edge of the battlefield.
So it's just going to go with
Set
dead
up the
center
rest of
every
the
time.
terrain as described in the core book if all players can set up their terrain features before any other blah 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 blah.
I think it's usually going to go in the middle because it's an 18-inch range, and you don't know what side you'll be on when you put it.
Now you can, yeah, and you can even move a piece of terrain technically to put it wherever you want.
How does it get played? You walk over it, it's just like inch up, inch down? That's what it looks like.
Sounds good to me.
Except this guy's impassable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is at an inch. This you go up 2 or 3. Interesting. Cool.
And
Alright.
you know what it does. I don't want to catch you by surprise on it.
Let me just read it real quick. So, power read. Enemy within 18 inches, subtract 1 to hit on a 4-up. Enemy within 36 on a 2+, 1 mortal wound. Enemy within 36, a wizard within 36, subtract 1 from casting a spell and unbinding. Enemy within 18, 4+, the unit cannot run and only gets a d6 charge. Cool. So interesting. So the 36, the damages are 36. So you're probably doing a mortal wound to turn from it if you want.
Or
You did.
making it harder for you to cast.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
All right.
pretty good.
Pretty good.
Alright, roll
Cool.
for side.
Yeah. 5.
Hi, Roger.
Lethargy. I'm gonna take this one. Okay, so the question is, you must have less drops than me.
Yeah, 6, I think.
Oh, because you have a battalion too.
Yep.
All right, cool. So we are just gonna put out 10 horrors. I don't know what your list does, man.
Me neither.
I don't even know if I hide back from it or go into it or what. You know?
Yeah.
You don't have any like deep strike stuff.
Nope. But I've got some good maneuverability.
Okay.
I'm trying a little bit of everything instead of trying to commit.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. I'm just trying to I don't really know how to play against it, which is fine. I'm just figuring it out. We'll go like that. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. What's our deployment range?
Oh, here,
6
we'll do
inches
this.
away from.
So it's 9 inches from the board center?
Okay.
Yeah. Which is, close in.
Yeah, it is. Let's do it.
Alright, well, we're gonna go this this, make sure that it's clear what unit that is. That one go here. And just like that.
What is that you just put down?
So I'm putting down 2 units of horrors. Brendan has down, what do you have down?
1 unit of Morghast Harbingers.
Jesse likes to use those guys with his Legion. What was this? Sacrament?
Yeah.
This was
I'm just gonna
Sacrament.
scoop this over a little bit if you don't mind. Which
Yeah, of course.
is not about what you are doing. Literally, we're just messing with stuff. Alright.
And fair warning
These
to
are
the
interesting.
viewers, it's my first time playing, so bear with me.
Yeah, we should, yeah. Tips, welcome. Go ahead. And by tips, I mean like advice, not like tips.
I mean, you could tip us as well.
Yeah,
I'll
you
take
can tip
the
as
money.
well, that's fine, but that's not the point.
Ricky needs money so he can buy some bones. Not enough bones on his table.
Yeah, what's the range of the thing? 33 and it can move and shoot?
36.
And it can move and shoot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
So this should be like that. Alright, so we're gonna put out this
So you're
here.
getting some advice here.
Iron
From
Golems.
Billy Ocean. Yeah.
What's he saying?
That would be Tom. Billy Ocean is Tom.
Hey, Tom.
What's he saying?
I'm not gonna reveal that information.
Well, I'm gonna walk over there then. Go ahead.
He's aimed at Nucleon Summoner with Catapult.
Oh yeah, no shit. That's why I'm having the catapult deployed before the gun summoner. Asshole.
Alright.
At least it's -1 to hit.
Just need some dice so I can keep track of that deployment.
Alright.
Oh, just that?
This is a forward deployment.
Just done.
Yeah, this is. I'm trying to go fast with. I don't know if this is good deployment or not. We'll see. We're gonna another set of iron golems and say go.
Okay, wait, I have 2 down. Is that your third? Fourth, okay.
You have 3 down, so you're on going fourth.
Alright, yeah. Let's see.
Don't forget you can use your phone, Matt.
Oh yeah, I'll do that at some point. So it's 36 with a move of 3. So it's 39-inch threat range.
Oh, that sounds right.
Did you
Alright.
want some tea, Brendan?
No, thank you.
Okay.
Drop my general over here.
We're gonna put out 3 enlightened over 3 foot enlightened directly behind the iron columns. Yes, there you go.
Directly behind. Oh,
Yeah.
so you made that horrible tray that everybody has to stare at, and you don't even use it properly.
No, it's so the turn 1 when I run, I can't screw it up.
Oh, like you did the other day.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Is he gonna make those templates in clear for you?
Yeah.
So we don't have to see them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop my battalion.
All right. Then I'll put down my other enlightened. Just getting ahead of you here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have 6 drops down.
Let's see if we can capture the majesty
Here.
of the petrified stone
Go ahead. I got 6 down.
Bonereapers.
But you're still dropping your battalion.
Yep.
Petrified stone derpers.
I'm gonna tell you something now, just
Okay.
so that you're. So remember that the flying enlightened are before you, if you want to redeploy your battalion based on this, that is totally fine. Remember that the flying enlightened are 16 move and they have an 11, which means that currently they can charge things 27 inches away.
Okay,
So I could currently put the enlightened down here and just go into that thing.
if you don't mind. I appreciate you letting me know.
Oh, you just move it back. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I can't really keep him away from you guys.
Well, you could circle it, was what you would have done, but that's fine too. Alright, cool. So then we're gonna go, so let's see, you've just got your characters left,
Yep, and the Gothazar Harvester.
and the Harvester.
But you already dropped one after
I have
my
6
battalion,
then, yeah.
so let's drop that dude.
Okay. What's the save on this guy? It's a 2 up or something, right?
Yep. 2 ignores first wound each phase, 9 wounds.
Right. Okay. We are gonna put down we're gonna put down these guys because their spell turn 1 is gonna be making everything else reroll, so they can be real far back. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, Soul Mason dropped in the battalion.
Alright.
And then Bone Shaper will go there, why not?
Okay, so you got the Bone Shaper there, you got the Soul Mason there, Harvester's over there.
And that wraps up my deployment.
Cool. I'm gonna put down these guys are gonna go over here. And then we're going to, I have a lot of shaft. I'm not used to having this many layers of crap to not know what to do with, so, you know, forgive me while I figure that out. We're gonna go, these guys are gonna go, how big is this thing? This thing is to go here, which is what it usually does. Then, yes, what are we doing wrong?
No.
Alright. This guy is gonna be going up front for that.
Well, you finish that up, I'm gonna get another soda.
Well, Rocco, I think he is playing, what is this?
The Petrifix.
Petrifix Elite, which I think is the super hard to kill
Yeah,
armor save ones.
super hard to kill armor save guys is correct.
Anybody who wants to take a screen cap right now, grab it before I switch back to the camera. Or if you have
This guy-
questions, I can go back to him at some point.
Brandon, I'm cheating and redeploying very slightly.
Okay.
What a cheater.
Or, no, I cannot, I just want to, no, it's fine, I won't. What I want to do is, I won't. I'm trying to think through how I do all these things. And what I'm realizing is I didn't put the 1-inch space I generally want in front, but that's fine. So we'll just do this. We're gonna put all of this like close together for smartness reasons. And then we're gonna put out these guys. The enlightened are gonna go here so that they can just be flexible. And then we're gonna put out that last secondary wall of chaff that I have no idea how to make useful. And it's gonna go, you know what, it's actually gonna go over here. That will be interesting. At the 15. Yeah. At the 15. Okay. So then it's gonna be your choice who goes first.
I'll let you go first.
Yes, you will.
And at the beginning of the
Yep.
turn, I'm gonna roll for my relentless discipline.
Yes, sir.
So I get 5 because of my heroes and my battalion, and then I get total of 5 for my heroes and battalion.
But you get that, that's the beginning of the battle round, not the turn.
Yep.
Interesting, and better than most people's. So I'm gonna go, my first turn, I'm gonna go up to 1 command point. I'm going to find live streamers so that I'm not gonna be doing this without being able to see the commentary of all the things I've got wrong. Chat. Welcome to the chat room. Alright, so we're gonna do some endless spells. First we're gonna start with the blue scribes. They are going to cast, trying to do their spell. Oh no, first we're gonna start with, the Gaunt Summoner is gonna sacrifice D3 pink horrors. 1. So that's gonna be 2. Blue horror points. 1 dead horror. Then we're going to try to cast the reroll spell from the Blue Scribes. Goes off in a 7. Should be out of 30 on that guy. Yeah, out of 30, out of 30. So that's going to give everybody else rerolls.
Okay.
Then we're going to go from the Horrors unit here, and it's going to cast the Penumbral Pendulum. It's going to cast that at +1 with a reroll.
Alright.
So 6, I don't know if it goes on to 6 or 7, I'm going to check that real quick. Aether Blade Pendulum, sorry. Goes off in 6, so it goes off exactly, so this might be a good one to dispel.
Yeah, let's give that a try.
Yep. You got it. Okay, so no pendulum. Then we're going to have the Ogroid cast the Vortex. Five, I don't think that actually goes off, so he's going to be re-rolling that. And I can't use the Destiny Dice and reroll, so I just got to raw 6 it. Goes off in a 9.
That was the Vortex?
Yep.
And you still have 3 more casts?
Well, now I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 more casts. But it's off in a 9. It's a little hard to stop.
I'm going to give it a try anyway.
Alright, looking for 10. Okay. So we've got that one. So I've got 4 more casts, 1 from the Ogroid, 2 from the Gaunt Summoner, and 1 from the other Horrors. So the other Horrors are going to try to cast Spell Portal. Goes off on a 7. That's actually an 8. And that's going to go right here. And then it's going to go, up 18 from that. Okay. Then the Gaunt Summoner is at +9 range, so he's a range 27, so the big unit is in range. So let's see, we got the Spell Portal off, we've got 1 from the Ogroid and 2 from the Gaunt. The Gaunt is going to cast his big spell on your unit of 20. He's going to use the 6 and roll 1 die. Oops, out of the box. 9.
What's the spell?
That's going to do, I roll a die. This is the Gaunt Summoner's big spell, so I roll a die for each model in the unit, and on a 4-up, it dies.
Ouch.
Or it takes a mortal, rather. You have some saves against mortals, right?
Not on them.
Okay. 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So, we're looking for 4s. That was really good. So, 14.
14. Okay. Let's see.
14
Keep them out there for a
out of
second.
his 20?
Yeah.
So before I actually just remove them, the Gothzar Harvester gets to roll for everyone within 3 inches it dies,
Okay.
which will cover 5, 9, 13 of them.
Okay.
And then for every 4-up, I get to heal a wound.
On what?
On the unit.
Okay, so you're taking 14, and then you're rolling for 13, and you're going to get to return those?
Yep.
Can I see that? I'm just curious how it works.
Yeah, go ahead.
So this is Bone Harvest?
I think so, yeah.
On the 4+, if you do so, and the slain model has wounds characters 4 less, heal 1 unit on that unit.
Extra hard, 6++, save against mortals. Take the 6++ before doing the harvester.
Oh,
Okay.
I do have mortal protection,
Okay.
that's right.
So
Thank you.
14, wow, so this is actually,
So you
you're
have a
really
6,
reliable against
yeah.
this. This is good to see.
Alright, so you have, I guess, a Deathless Minion save, which is what this is called, 6++.
So this is 14. So we got 3, so now we're to 11 mortals.
Okay.
And now, basically on a 4-up, you get them back, is what I'm hearing?
Yep.
Okay.
So that's 9 and then 11.
Alright.
That's actually really solid.
Yeah, it's really solid.
I mean, you still take
So
a
only,
lot of damage.
not really, he only loses 4.
Oh, out of all of that.
Out of all of that,
Out
he
of
loses
you're
4.
like, you had a really skewed roll,
Yeah.
too. So that's
Well, yeah, so what's it on average? 10, you lose like 4 is about average.
Alright.
Wow,
Solid.
gross. So that Harvester's got some, that was really good.
He's amazing.
Yeah, okay. So we've got 2 spells left. It's when a model dies, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Wow.
We are gonna go to the Ogroid and cast. We're gonna. How many wounds does that guy have, and what's his protection?
5, I think he has the 6-up save, that's it.
Okay. So we're gonna use a 5.
Oh,
and
he has 6 wounds actually.
6
We're
wounds.
getting a lot of hashtags going on here. Yeah.
We're gonna use the 5, and then we're gonna. No, we'll just go for the 7 rerollable. So 7 rerollable to try to nuke him from the Ogroid.
Are you trying to kill the guy that does that?
No, just a character that's in range of 2 nukes.
Oh.
So that goes off. So we do D6 mortals to make D6 brimstone horrors. 2 mortals, 2 horrors.
Save against 1.
Okay. So wholly within 1 of him. Oh, okay.
Okay,
And
Tom's saying, remember you kill the models and replace them so you can take them from the back and add them to the front to get some extra movement.
interesting.
Ooh, I will do that next time. Yeah.
Second through the spell portal, so that goes up to 5 spells. Then the
So much tipping.
this guy from the spell portal is going to try to bolt of change. The same guy goes off. We're going to do D6 mortals. 5.
Okay,
Looking for a 6 there. No.
Nope, he's dead.
All right.
Who'd you
So
kill?
that kills
Soul Mason.
the Soul Mason.
Is that the little? Oh, you got the little walker dude?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a jerk. He's cute.
And his dispels go with him?
With,
I
What do you
used
mean?
one, he's one of my casters, so.
yes,
I
you will
do.
have less spells. But I
Yeah.
mean, I've done casting, so.
Oh.
So I have 6 spells, 2 blue horror points. I actually can't summon because the pendulum got countered and I only summoned there, but I got rid of the character, so I'll just call it.
I actually didn't realize that was your last cast. Do you mind if I try and unbind that?
I thought you used them both already. Oh, you have 3.
I have 3, yeah.
What did I roll?
9.
9. Okay, go ahead.
With the 10, you can stop it.
10.
Alright,
Wow.
so you get that guy back, and he's only got 1 wound on him. Well, that's much better for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know you
let
had
me, Let me post the list for you, Matty Dave. 1 second.
Yeah, are you sure you didn't dispel 3 already?
I'm positive.
Alright,
I tried for the high one, I did the low one, and then I saved one.
okay.
Go ahead and do the screen.
Well, that makes that much worse. Cool.
Cool.
You're like,
Yeah, not the best. Alright, so these guys are gonna walk forward 6.
take the screen cap there, Matty, if you want, and then I'm gonna switch back.
What's the charge on the skeletons?
Um,
So I actually only cast 5 then?
it is,
Or what's the range? What's their threat range in general?
if I use a Relentless Discipline point to increase their move, they go up to 7 plus 2d6 for charge. Oh, and they get an extra 1 on the charge because of the banner dude. So, total range of. Oh, actually, and they have the +1 move to go with it. They have 8 move plus 2d6 plus 1.
Alright. So maybe within 6, so I got that a little bit. I'm gonna go here. Well, that was really good until it turned out you actually rolled that 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like,
Yeah, I wish you had countered the one that did 1 roll. Alright. You know what, this guy's actually gonna go over here, so we're gonna res into there and that'll be fine. Because this unit took a wound. So that guy goes 6. Alright. Like that. These guys are just gonna go like this. And because there's multiple layers of chaff here, actually I'm gonna leave them sort of just at the front.
Okay.
So that they have the option to pile in. You know, they're not really even gonna get to pile in if I do that like that. Unless these guys get hit too. Which actually, so we'll do this. We'll do the regular how they're supposed to look part. Let's go here. These guys are gonna go up. And these guys will end up scooching back onto their places. And then these guys are going to surround in the center here. And then these guys are going to run. So we're going to go 9. So actually move 5 into the woods. Ricky, are the trees real or fake?
Trees real or fake? What do you mean?
Like, can I stand here or no? I forget.
Usually, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That's usually how we play it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But we're going to do like this. And then these guys are going to run. So it's 9. That's fine. And let's check their move. So I think their move is only 12, so I think that's 13.
My new mushroom forest, you will not be able to do that because I'm going to make them so that the big mushroom is in the middle with forest around it.
What's their
That'd
speed?
be cool. Who's?
Them?
They have a speed of 6, can go up to 9 with relentless discipline, and it lets them fly.
Mm-hmm. So we'll have done this like this, and then these guys are going to come into this pocket here. All right. Well, that was terrible. Okay, so over here we're going to go 36 away. Oh no, your range is 36 actually.
Yep.
Yeah.
But there's the forest in the middle, so I can only see the flying guys, which are the ones I want. So,
These guys?
Oh,
These guys.
Anyone, yeah.
So 36 from them, so we'll be 36. So just go outside of 39 there.
Cool.
See if that's within 12 of them. It's not, but it's within. It will be within 12 of that. If I go back here, so that's not that good. We'll just yeah, we'll go instead to where you're -1 to hit some character. And then at the end of the turn, we'll just roll for resing on the pink horse. Oh wait, I'm sorry, not rolling. That was
We
I
also
auto 1 and then get the 6.
we do
That
have
was the
combat
attack.
with those guys.
Oh no, they're gonna retreat. I'm sorry, I'm just going too fast.
Oh, okay.
So they're auto 1ing, they get the 6 guys back, they're retreating.
Okay. And how many points do you score?
I'll be getting 4. These guys are gonna retreat. I know what I'm doing in my brain, I just did too fast. 8. And they're going over here. Okay. So I'll get 6 blues or pinks back, and then 4 points, and then it's your turn.
Alright, Bone Daddy, amaze us!
All
Yeah,
right.
that was really good until
Jesus.
none of my spells did things.
Yeah. How are your casts distributed? Or your unbinds or whatever?
2, 2, 1, 1, 1.
Okay. There's tape measure.
Oh shoot. Is that within 3? That is. Can I get this to work? Think this through. I guess I can. I can do this. And then 1 inch there. And then 1 inch there. Haha!
I'll pick your Gaunt Summoner
Okay.
with my terrain.
So make it -1 cast?
Yep.
Okay.
Cast and unbind. So.
Okay. -1 to cast and apply.
Okay, so that was the terrain piece.
Okay.
Oh, you have a checklist. Oh, good.
Yeah, a reminder sheet at least. So the Bone Shaper over here is going to use his ability within 6 inches, which that guy is slightly out of. So he's going to restore 3 of those guys back to life. And I will be following Tom's advice and using that to put them ahead a little bit.
Wait, what? You gonna bring them back again?
Yep.
How are you gonna kill those things?
Well, I was supposed to kill a character that brought him back to life.
Oh, that was the other guy.
Oh, back.
But
Which character brings them back like that? So that I know
Okay,
how
I'm
to...
back.
the guy who's building a skeleton.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, so it basically undid all of my damage.
Wow, yeah, he did. Yeah, the thing with that is after what you did, he could have like brought them back in a way that screened the whole line with them.
Yeah.
That would have been
That would have been great.
super crazy. God, I love these Fury models. They're so cool. Let me see if I can.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do was
They're at
shoot.
the,
That's
they're at the
okay.
far end of the
No, go ahead.
table.
I've
Let's
done
see if we
it.
can zoom in on them because they're really
Sorry, what I meant to do is move these guys up and shoot, and again, just going too fast. So it would be 9 shots into, there's gonna be 9 shots into them and 9 shots into them, just see if I can peck a wound off.
Do it.
Alright, 4, 5, 9, into the big sword guys.
Okay.
3 saves, full saves, and then into the other side. 4 saves, full saves.
Sorry, can you run through this?
Yeah, 3 saves there, full saves.
Okay.
4 saves there, full saves.
Okay. Rolling for the stalkers first. They need 3 ups.
Okay, still on wound.
Mortal wound thing. So they take 1.
Yeah, I didn't expect to do a little, but I figured I might as well take them down.
And then 4 on the Harbingers.
Big flyers, yeah.
Yeah, so they get a 3 up as well.
Yep.
And they actually save a mortal on a 5 up.
Cool.
No, so they take 1 as well.
Alright, look at that. There's some damage.
Yeah.
That tripled my damage.
yeah, you can't really see. It's
Instead
not
of
very
restoring 1 of these guys, then I would have restored the wound on the stalkers.
Okay.
good. Well, next time the Furies are on the closer side of the table, we'll get a better get a picture. They're a picture far away for the zoom.
They're also not, they've got their initial paint on them, but they're not done.
Yeah,
Right,
they're
right.
just really cool models, though.
I didn't even see that comment.
Someone, where's the Furies? Oh, that's me. Oh, I was wanting to zoom in on them because they're cool.
They are cool, and I think they're gonna look really good when they're done being painted.
I think they're kind of like coolest models I've seen in a while for Chaos, for sure.
I like this guy. I like my conversion.
Okay.
I like this one.
Oh. Bird head.
And then I actually, here, go ahead.
Soul Mason is going to cast Empower Netherite Weapons on the unit of 20.
I like my conversion too.
Yeah.
So I need a 5. Got a 6.
How many casts do you have?
3.
So I have enough to not care about the -1. So you got it.
Okay.
Get that spell. Ooh.
So I will forget otherwise. They are empowered.
Okay.
Then he's going to try and cast the Nightmare Predator.
Yep.
Oh, actually, he gets +2 to cast rolls too. So he needs a 7.
What does he get the +2 from?
The artifact that he has,
Ah, I see,
if
okay.
he rolls an unmodified 10 or above, he loses it.
Huh. Okay, so you got a 6. Does that go off, or does
No,
it need a 7?
it does not go
Okay.
off. And then I'll go ahead and roll.
So he's really good at casting until he's too good at casting.
Got
And the other bone dude is going to try and cast the Bone Tithe Shrieker, which
Alright.
needs 5. No. Okay.
Alright.
Well, spells are not my strong suit. So then,
I'm gonna replace these guys in the back so they stand out more. Go, keep going. Just making these brighter.
so in the phase.
Grows.
That has to be the least damage I've ever done to one wound infantry in a 20 block with.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
That just makes you want to play this army.
Yeah, yeah, I'm like, I'm into Bone Bros all of a sudden.
Yeah, you're like, holy crap, you just like took nothing from the Gun Summoner. Alright.
Are those screened because they're not good at melee?
Yeah, I was actually
Or are they
thinking,
just
oh,
screened
I
because
would,
they have shooting attacks?
I would maybe take the Mighty Mushroom, but
They're screened because they're better, they are only melee. They're just sort of a light harasser unit, and they're more expensive mildly than the screening unit in front, and they're more mobile.
Gotcha.
yeah, I was thinking I would take the Mighty Mushroom, but it's so expensive, and if that's all, you know.
So in tethers, there's not room for them to land between those, so you'd have to get over.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's the end of my hero phase.
Mhm.
At the end of my hero phase, I roll for the Mortec Throne on my Soul Mason.
Yeah, for more reroll ones.
Oh, the rerolls. all
So
the
he
time.
gets 1 extra cast of it.
And it just auto goes off, right? Or no?
Attempt to cast.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
So he'll cast it on.
We'll cast it, see if it goes off, you can
Yeah.
target after.
Say the Morghast Harbingers. Okay.
You got it?
Oh, and he actually loses his casting artifact because of that.
Oh, alright,
So
take it.
that's the end of that. So Morghast guys.
And I got
and they can reroll once. I'm just going to try and remember that. It's taking enough already. So then we go to my movement phase. So. Oh, did you get victory points for that?
Yeah, I moved 4.
Okay. Oh. I'll spend a relentless discipline point on the Morghasts to have them move a total of 12. Thank you.
And do you just straight up ignore Battle Shock or not?
Yeah, he just doesn't care.
Okay. Interesting.
Thinking through the relentless discipline points is hard.
Yeah.
It's easier going second, but
You'll make some mistakes. You learn from them.
you know. Far away than that. Let's do the same thing on the Mortar Guard. So they go up to 7 movement.
So you have 3 left.
Yes.
Okay. Here, I'll track them for you, if that helps.
Thanks. So.
For some reason, when I go to Twitch on my phone, I actually don't get to see the comments unless I I don't know what the deal is.
You have to leave it open. If you close it, it only loads what
It only loads.
what is up while your phone is up. That's why I don't like.
Yeah, that's
use
not
it
how
as
it works.
That's really dumb.
Because I need to keep going back and forth between the app.
Yeah, anytime you close the app or whatever, it's not gonna.
Got it.
Use chat.
Alright, well, I'll keep wandering over and looking at chat, but actually I'm gonna put you in your movement phase.
Adorable. Adorable little crocs. that spear is gonna make it hard to get in the case.
Oh, geez, yeah.
You're getting some more advice from Tom there.
Now, what you
Well,
say?
keep moving, I'll read it. Or whatever.
Snipe those foot enlightened with Bonereapers, the whole combo loses its teeth.
Yeah, just snipe out the foot enlightened with the bone ball. Oh, I see, yeah.
Yeah, Rocco, Bonezo is great. Matt killed my soul mason with the spell, and then we realized that I could.
You forgot you had the spell left, and then you went back and dispelled it.
Aha! Foiled. Foiled by the spells. This. Do you need more tea, Matt?
Not yet, but I will. Yes. Yes. It was a very critical dispel because one of the nukes did 1 wound and the other did 5.
It seems like this composition seems like character sniping might be bad for it.
Yeah, because it's relatively easy to take those off, I think.
Well, probably, but it's also, what's the range on all of those buffs and things? Is it pretty far, like 12 inches?
What?
Which buffs?
The things that let them get the rerolls and summon stuff back and all of that.
It varies. A lot of it is like rerolls on hit rolls are 24 inches, but the Gothazar Harvester only heals things or registers it within 3 inches, so he has to be right up next to it.
Oh, can you rat tail them though?
I forget if the Gothazar Harvester is a wholly within thing.
In order to bring the models back?
Oh, I don't think you have to be, they just have to be within 6 inches of the Gothazar Harvester to resurrect. So you can, but he has to be within 3 inches of anything that dies to steal their bones.
Nice. So
Um,
he does have to kind of be where he can be shot. Okay.
and I think that's everything from my movement phase. So I am going to move to my shooting phase.
So here's a question. You can shoot while someone's within 6 of you if I'm not in melee with you.
Yep.
Okay. It's if I'm in with melee with you, it's a problem.
Yeah, because then I can only fire at that unit. But
And you can't fire at it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so yeah, shooting phase. Do you have any units with low bravery, or ignore that because it's Tzeentch?
Well, all the mortal stuff has pretty low bravery, but I have command point and I have a lot of 1s.
I'm asking because this thing can kill things with low bravery.
Yeah, and all the mortal stuff is like bravery 6.
Okay. Yeah. And Tom was saying kill the foot enlightened, so...
What he's saying is if you shoot these out, these things don't have a lot left.
So I think I better shoot the disc guys.
Either way. I don't know what's the right target between the disc and the foot guys.
Yeah. I'll go with the disc guys, because they can get melee with him.
Okay.
So, he gets 3 attacks.
Okay.
Or what's their save on the disc?
5.
5, okay. I need 2s and 3s, so...
No, wait, hold on. You have 3 points left, right? If you were to give it Rend 1, you need to do it now. Because you can give it Rend 1 for a point, but you would need to do that now.
True.
Billy says, why aren't we shooting the Gaunt? Well, the Gaunt is -2 to hit, so it might still be the right choice, but he would be hitting on -2.
Is he flying?
The Gaunt is not flying, so that's the other reason there's a forest in the way, Tom.
Good game.
It's weird, the vortex doesn't make him count as flying, huh?
No, we're talking about the Gaunt Summoner, not the Oberyn, but the Vortex didn't
This
either,
is the
it
Gaunt
was just
Summoner.
like that.
Right. That's the Oberyn, that's
Yeah,
the
it's a convenient forest. So he could shoot the The blue scribes at -1.
The rend only works on melee.
I see. Okay. So it's going to be range 0 then.
Yep.
Okay.
So 2s and 3s.
So we're shooting those.
Yeah.
Okay.
All of them hit. And
Well, it was immaterial because I was very unlucky.
yep. All right.
All right, charges.
Charges. Yeah. Let's do this.
The forest doesn't
Tally
block
ho!
line of sight to the distant line because they're flying, and forests don't block line of sight if one model is flying. So go ahead for charges.
Yeah, I was just thinking. I'll charge with my horse guy over here.
Okay.
6. I'll charge with. Let's do it with these guys.
Who?
The unit of 20.
Okay. So you're looking for looks like a 6.
Okay, negative +1.
You got it?
Yep. I can charge 11.
Maybe you can get there. Yeah. 11.5 you can get there, or you can get in there.
Yeah, that gets me closer to command point. Or,
Actually scoring points.
Hmm?
Never mind, go ahead.
what's the range on those guys?
The melee range?
Yeah,
2 inches.
2 inches. Okay, so at least not this round.
Well, if they could pile in, it'd be 5, but they're not. They're in pile in range if you get like really in there, but not if you. Because this is here. I'll just give you 3 inches from them.
Cool.
That's what you're trying to do, right?
Yeah.
Stay out of them. Yeah, I actually should have had them be a little more out, probably, but I didn't.
Yeah,
There you go.
they have a bunch of extra stuff there, so.
Apparently, I need to just double screen the alignment again because I think I put myself back in another spot where if I get doubled, I'm in
Well, you're
trouble.
just like pacing back and
Oh,
forth.
I'm trying to read the thing
Oh.
because I can't do it on my phone. It doesn't actually function.
Right. Okay, well. Let's see what I can do about that. So that you stop annoying me.
I mean, you could.
Is there range
I don't need to
changes?
see the camera. You could just make it huge. The text huge.
Is the iron golem?
Range 1 inch, but they can pile in.
Yeah, true.
They don't hit super hard.
Yeah, let's just do it to make it a little easier.
Okay. All right. So we've got. Is it all 20 or no? It's 18.
Something like that,
Got
yeah.
it. Okay. These guys would need a. Looks like an 8.
Okay, well, let's try that.
Jesus.
Good.
You're killing me, Brendan.
What? Yeah,
Literally.
like literally, he's about to kill you.
Yeah.
What did he roll?
On 11, he just keeps having like massive charges.
Here, I'm going to try 7. Where am I? Here. Down there. Let's try this and see if this works. This might be more trouble than it's worth.
Looks like a good idea.
Let's see if it'll
The Morghast Harbingers are gonna give a charge a try.
slide it down there.
Yep.
I could probably find a smaller monitor.
That might get it with that, so.
I think I just need this one plugged in. And this is gonna make my whole computer. Another monitor? What are you doing to me? Alright. Then we'll do
All right.
He's he's gonna try.
Okay.
Not very likely, but
Nope.
nope. And yeah, that should be everybody.
Okay.
All right.
So it's your activation first.
Yeah, let me see how this stuff works. Start of the combat phase. Because they're part of the battalion, I get to use their shield reroll thing free once per turn, so they're gonna get reroll shields.
Okay.
I forgot about that when we were talking
Got it.
about it earlier.
Oh, this works really well.
Okay,
This is great.
can we rotate it towards me just for a second, which that can,
Oh, the more
And
guys
then
have
I
reroll
can-
ones.
make it full screen. If I can figure out where my mouse is. There it is. We do this. And there you go. Now you guys have the most spoiled monitor ever.
That's awesome.
That's
It's way better.
Okay.
Now I can lose in style.
You could probably set your dial under there.
Yeah.
It takes up some real estate.
That's fine.
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
They're gonna choose to reroll hits.
Yep. Let's see how much damage all this stuff does.
Yeah.
It seems like it won't be that much, but we'll see. I think
He
these will.
says.
Yeah.
Well, just these don't
He
seem like
says
they'll have massive volume, but
Before
we'll
his
see.
eminent doom.
Yeah. Alright.
So yeah, I guess during combat phase, looking at what abilities I have to use. So since I have 4 left, and I know that I can only use 3 of that, I'll
Yeah.
go ahead and spend it so all 3 of those units can get the -1 rend.
Okay. All three of them.
The 3 units that are in melee.
Just 4.
No, yeah, we'll go ahead and actually wait a second, let me look at the range on his thing. Wholly within 12 inches.
Oh, none of them are only within 12.
So yeah, he'll just use it as well, so
Okay.
everyone has +1 rend.
Cool.
And then first I will activate. Let's just do the basic bone boys over here.
Alright, so you have 3 that could go into this unit if you wanted, the rest have to go into this unit. Because
Okay.
this is where the breakpoint is.
How many are in this unit? Is that
15.
15?
So also in gauge 6.
I'll just go ahead and put them all into that unit.
Okay.
Uh,
So they're all going to be able to get in. It's fine. We don't
Yep.
need to pile in. So we're at
Okay.
18. How many attacks they have each?
they have 2 attacks each, except for the general dude, who has an extra 1.
Okay.
So that's
37.
37 attacks.
Okay. On 4s, you're rolling 1s or something?
Yeah, 37 attacks, except 2 of them are also the great big sword.
Okay.
So 34 normal, and then
You mean 33 normal?
33 normal, and then 4 great sword ones.
Okay. So why don't you do the great swords first, real quick? 4 of them.
Okay. Need 3s and 3s.
Okay.
D or 3
1 at -2 red.
Okay. And damage.
Just 1.
Okay. That's 1 guy so far.
I gotta be out of the room for a second, guys.
Okay.
How long until you get to scoring phase?
5-10 minutes.
Okay, well, I'll be back in.
24, 28, 32, 33.
Okay.
And they need 3s and 4s.
3s and 4s. And they'll be rend 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Cool.
Trying to help you go fast. Please feel free to do the same for me.
4s.
Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So there's going to be 3 left in the unit. And
Okay.
I'm going to get 12, 24 blue horse summon points.
Oh, I meant to charge over here. You mind if I do that?
Oh, go, you did, somehow. Before we got knocked. But you went to charge backwards, that's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just meant to do it with those
Yep.
guys. Yep, they get in.
1, 2. So I know we have 3 left, so we'll just go to that.
Oh, I forgot to roll their exploding hits. Oh well.
Oh. Let's just keep going because I don't know
Yeah.
what that was.
It's fine.
Alright, so it's my activation, I guess. So what's useful? What's actually useful for me to do? I think that's what's useful for me to do is those have they have a 3-up and no wounds on them, right?
Correct.
Alright, I think that what's useful for me to do is lock stuff in place. And so this guy is going to get closer to that guy by going in. Basically, I'm going to make it so there's 2 guys touching each of these so that they can't reposition.
Alright.
And the same thing over here. So that nobody can reposition. And then we're going to take some attacks that don't matter. 4 into the big guys, 5s and 4s. 1, and then into the other guy, 5 and 4. 1. Alright, so 1 save on the liege and 1 save there.
Good. Over there on the Warghasts.
Looks good, and then you're looking at a 2 up on the liege that failed.
Takes 1.
Alright, cool.
Okay, I'll go ahead and activate the Necropolis Stalkers over there.
Okay,
So they get 12, and then 5 more of the Spirit Blade attacks. I need 3s and 3s, rerolling hits.
okay.
And then 3.
Oof, that was unusual. Alright, so 2 rend 2
2 rend,
damage.
just 1.
Okay, so 6s, none. So we're going to lose 2 guys.
Okay, and then on the battlefield, need 4s and 3s. And 3s. Nothing.
So just 2 guys total?
Yep.
Alright, so how many guys are within 4? They're all within 4 of that guy, and they have a 1-inch range. I'm actually too far behind to effectively pile in, I guess. Seems like that's a true statement. I was expecting you to kill more so I could attack better.
Yeah, me too.
Alright,
I can't even keep up with the chat tonight, man. There's so many.
so we got 2 down here? Cool.
Yeah.
And then it's my activation. I've already gone there. I have a bunch of guys that I don't even really want to go here because if I do that, they don't do any damage. You have a 3-up rerollable, and it's just going to lock me in a way where these guys don't get to countercharge. And the Iron Golems literally do 0 damage. So these guys are going to activate and pile in, and the way they're actually going to do it is basically just to end closer to the nearest enemy in order to block potential countercharges into the Enlightened.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how we'll do. And I'm not taking any attacks there. So go ahead.
Alright, I'll go ahead and
Is he a 2-inch range, the Liege Cavalos?
Liege Cavalos? No,
Okay.
he's got 1 inch.
Okay.
So he'll do his thing, why not?
Yep.
Let's do it. Okay, so first Commander's Blade, I need 3s and 3s.
Less than 3.
3 at -2 rend for 2 damage.
Okay, so that's 6. So now the question I'm under 2 rend. Well, I have to remove from over here because otherwise they can't res anyway. So we'll go to 2, 4, and 6. I think that's how I've got to do it. Yep.
Okay, this is for his shield. -1 rend for 1 damage.
Okay, one more. That's gonna be another 14 blue horror points. Wow.
And
lost-
are they all dead?
No, there's 3 over here.
Then his trusty
So,
steed.
let's see.
So these
What
are-
was it? 15, so 12. That's 19, so that's 38 blue horror.
It's 5 at -2 rend for 1.
5 at -2 rend for 1 from him.
Yes,
That was his 3rd round of attacks.
he has 3.
Alright, well that will do this. Not good. Okay,
Okay.
so that goes to 46 blue horror points. Haha. And those guys get to, those two are still gonna get to go, so I guess I shouldn't have piled in there. So we'll go with, what's their reach, 1 or 2?
The Morghast,
Yeah.
2.
2. They're at a 5 there. I guess I'll go with them. So we're gonna get 8 attacks here. We're gonna do it by going 3, maybe that'll get a couple more guys in. And 3. And we're just gonna get, because they don't have rerolls, right?
Mm-mm.
So 2, 4, 6, 8 on 4s and 4s, plus the champions. No, he shoots more, so 8 on 4s and 4s.
Alright.
One. Okay, go ahead.
Alright, let's see.
He did way more than I thought.
Me too. Yeah, we'll push in a little bit.
Alright, so you're gonna go into them.
Yeah, just making sure I'm outside of the range of your disc, guys.
Okay, so you're okay going into 3, but not into the others.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do that. And they get to reroll the ones to hit. They have Spirit Halberds, so we get 6 attacks. That's 3 for 3. Uh, 4 at -3 rend for 3 damage each.
4 at -3 rend for 3 damage each. So the -3 rend makes that 4 upper rollable null, and 3 damage each means 12, so that'll just kill him.
Oh, I was going to go into the Enlightened.
You can't.
They're more than 2 inches away?
Yeah, that's the whole shtick with this thing.
Oh, my bad. Then yeah, I'm just going to go
Alright.
with those guys.
That's the whole shtick, man.
Gotcha.
Yeah, sticks.
Lots of new things today.
Okay, so we'll go here. They'll pile in and see what they can do back.
Okay.
Man, the -3 rend.
Thanks, right.
Holy crap, so they're base 2 and then they were
Wait,
+1.
what just happened to you?
He deleted the 4 upper rollable guys without them getting to make a save roll because everything was at rend 3.
Ooh, tasty.
Alright, so then we've got the attacks back though. 4, 7, 10. We're on 4s. Rerollable, 3s reroll, rend 1, damage 2.
Rend 3.
Yeah, rend 3's gross. Alright, so these are rend 1, damage 2.
And 1 damage too, so I need 4.
Okay,
So
that was a good roll.
are fine. And then
So 6,
6
3 more rolls. Because they're
Oh.
separate.
right,
Alright, so 6 damage. I got 3 big attacks.
kills one of them.
There's 1 wound on 1 too. 2 more at rend 0.
Okay, need 3. And then just 1 damage.
Just 1.
Okay. That's fine.
Alright, so then the activation is yours.
I think that's all my units.
Okay, so I'll go over here. So the interesting thing is I could have them retreat. And if by retreating, I would be banking on getting the double turn.
I have these guys. Sorry.
Okay,
Can we just say they're dead, or do you want me to roll it out?
no, that's fine.
Can I just check the chat? Whoa! Wall of text. Sorry.
So, I'm
Put
gonna-
it over here if you can.
So I think I'm going to retreat with them. I think that's more interesting, and then hope that I don't get doubled. So these guys are going to retreat during their activation because they're within 3, and because I don't think they're going to do much damage over there. Big roll, big roll, big roll. Oh, I just rolled 1 dice. It's retreat, so it's 12 inches plus d6. That's way better. I was thinking I'll retreat. 17 inches. So 17 inches is going to take them. Basically, here's and then 17 is more than enough. So we're going 17 inches. Run away toward things, and then we're going to see. The question is if I go over here or I go over here. Because if I go over here, 17 gets me over here, and then I could go 12 and charge that. That's probably better, because if I go here and you double me, this guy is just going into them and deleting them.
Yeah.
And if I go over here, you're going to reposition them, and this there's still a threat to the crawler. Although these guys can just go get them, but then they're out of position, I guess. Let's see, 17 for that guy would be over here. And you said they're moved 4 base, so they're gonna get in there. This isn't actually safe, so, well, then he'll be doing that, I guess, next turn if I get doubled, instead of going to something else.
Alright.
Did the score change?
So Brendan is gonna get
What did he get there?
4 points.
Yo.
4 to 4. And are you guys starting the next turn already? Is that what's happening?
No, I retreated because I can retreat during when I activate. And so I retreated 17 inches forward, so that if I don't get doubled, I gotta go get the crawler.
Right.
Because I can go 12.
So you're not technically done with this turn yet.
We just finished.
Okay.
Like there's no activations left. We're gonna go to Battle Shock.
Okay.
Battle Shock for my acolytes over there. Don't care. Over here, we're gonna auto pass on a 1, which will res D6 horrors. 3.
I'm going to apologize to everybody on the stream. We're going to run the laser cutter for just a second,
And I have 46.
which is a little loud.
46 blue horror summon points. So we are going to go 3 more is going to put them back here and here to make sure that this guy's within 3 again, and here. Okay. And now we're going to roll for priority. Or you got 4. It's 4 to 4. Rolling for priority with me winning ties?
Yeah, and so those guys can retreat during the combat phase?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's they're sneaky little bastards, and so they can cower instead, and then they retreat.
That's very irritating.
All right. Good luck. Oh.
Alright,
Double.
yeah, I'm gonna grab the double turn.
Yep.
I still have all my units, so I'm gonna roll 10 more dice to see how many statistical points I get.
Yeah. So those series were almost amazing because if I hadn't been doubled, they would have gone and gotten the catapult, and now they're just gonna get wasted.
So I get 2 extra for a total of 7.
All right. Brendan, that is frustrating.
Start of Rest, all of that shit, blah blah, the hero fades. I'm gonna try to use the Punishment of Agony with the thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna target your disc dudes, and on a 4-up, they have -1 to hit. Nope. Okay. So now spells. Spells. The Soul Mason is going to try and cast the Nightmare Predator, so I need a 7-up.
Okay.
7.
Where is he? It's 2d6 plus 8.
I think just 2d6.
But the place is wholly within 8.
Within 6.
Oh, okay. All right. Try to cancel it. Got it.
Yep, you did. Then his other thing is Power Natter weapons, but within 24. It is. So we'll try and empower those weapons.
Okay.
Nope. And then the dude at the end is going to cast. How many ones do your disc guys have?
4.
4. I'll just have him go ahead and use his extra round, his discipline point spell. Need a 5. Got a 5.
Got it.
Okay.
Alright.
So that's all the spells.
And then we're on movement.
I still have command abilities, I think. Command phase. Did that. I don't care about that. Don't care about that. Don't care about that. Okay, and then he rolls for his Mortec Throne.
Okay.
I get an extra cast of Soul Die. Nope. Alright, then yeah, we go to movement. So I guess I have to kill the gargoyles in ranged combat, or they just can run away every time?
Well, it's when I choose to activate them, so you just have to activate that unit first.
Oh, okay.
Right? And think about, it's the same thing with scaving characters, sort of, or skinks. It's the same thing as skinks.
Mm-hmm.
When I choose to activate them, I can run.
And to make sure I remember correctly, movement rules are you can't end within 3 inches of something, but you can run through things, right?
Is that right? I'm trying to remember.
You can't ever come within 3 inches of a model.
Right.
Okay.
Unless you are charging. So you can't like squeeze
You can't like
through.
get this guy through
Right.
here. That was
Right.
part of the, yeah.
Cool.
And so, right, that'll be the same for him. Here.
Cool.
Okay.
Soul Mason will.
So I thought 40 blues would be enough, but I guess not. I'm gonna not have enough blues to summon with me. I have more at home, but it's a good test to know that apparently having 20 pinks means I need like 60 blues.
I guess that's all my movement. So I'll go ahead and move to shooting.
Yeah.
And the catapult will fire on. How many wounds does the thaumaturge have?
8.
8. And what's the save?
5 up. 4 up, just on this.
That are discs. Let's.
Yes, they fly, so they can tree more stuff. Correct. Wait, oh my gosh. Rich, when units retreat, they can move in 3 of whatever they want?
As they retreat, yeah.
I didn't know that.
If you're already within 3,
Yeah, I didn't know that.
but in general you can't.
But so basically what I could have done is, You missed anyway, so it didn't matter, but it means that turn 1, when I retrieved those brimstones, I could have gone within 3 of the catapult.
Gotcha.
So it's good that I missed. Huh. That is really cool to know.
Okay, so
I think logically you would have known that, I mean, if you were doing it.
Huh?
Were you actually fleeing with something?
I was trying to stay outside of 3 because I didn't know you could retrieve to within 3.
how many hit points do the horror guys have? The casting ones in the back.
These?
Yeah.
5.
5 safe.
With a 5 up. -1 to hit because of these.
Yeah. All of the catapult fire attack.
Alright, so you're on 3s.
Freezing 3. One and no red.
Okay.
5 damage.
That'll do it. Insta-dead.
Okay.
The blue scribe side of the catapult.
Ugh! Gross.
Okay, let's charge. I'll have the Gothazar Harvester charge you guys.
Okay.
Let's do it.
You're in.
4, 5. Swing a little bit. Then I'll have the Bone Shaper charge.
Alright, Bone Shaper's in.
Bone Shaper! Shapes bones.
Totally shapes bones.
In case you guys didn't know.
He loves it.
He shapes bones.
Okay. And that is everything.
Okay?
Okay. So then we go to combat.
Yep. Why no 5 plus fate dice to save the scribes? Tom, it's a really good question because I thought it did 2 damage. I was thinking for some reason they did 2 each. I absolutely should have used the 5 plus fate dice to save the scribe instead of rolling.
You can change that if you want, man. Like, you obviously would have done it if you know.
That it did 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, man, of course.
Alright, so I would guess I would do that. Very much so. I would not have risked a character for that. Thank you for letting me go back on that.
Yeah, of course, man.
Oh.
So, okay, so during...
For some reason I had forgotten about the 5. Like I kept thinking like why are we so terrified of this thing? And then I was like, oh right, the 5. That is
it's
why.
once.
It just does 5 damage.
It just does 5, yeah, but it's red and 0.
I forgot my Morghast could charge 18 inches instead of 12.
What?
Yeah, they roll 3d6 instead of 2d6.
Oh.
That's why they're good. I forgot about
They
that.
roll 3d6.
Yeah.
Oh.
So those guards are going to use the shield thing,
Okay.
and these guys are going to...
I don't know how you could go back on that though. Wait, this guy needs to charge still, right?
Oh, yeah, he does.
Go ahead.
Thank you. 8.
Alright, so that'll get him. If he wants to be in here, that would get him there. I don't know if you want to or not.
Yeah. That's a rough one.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because currently you still have avoided engaging the enlightened block. So the question is, do you try to murder everything else and leave me with just an enlightened block of characters, or in which case the double turn Chaffall sort of worked, which is interesting.
I think I need to get with those enlightened because I can't dispute control of that point until I have 2 units in there.
2 models, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
2 models.
Would have jumped in but confused the unit for the other Morghast. Oh, I see.
And it seems like someone else is gonna get drawn into them. So yeah, we'll just
So you are going into them?
yeah.
Alright.
I'm just gonna keep him 1 inch away. So I'm at my maximum range.
So currently he'll be the only model in, so unless this guy dies, he still wouldn't get the point. Just to be
Yeah.
okay.
And you're gonna pile lane guys that way, I assume.
Right.
But I need to engage them at some point.
Okay.
Okay, so
I guess he has a 2 up, right?
yeah, and negates the first wound in each phase and 9
Yeah.
wounds. He's a brute. And for the Necropolis Stalkers, I am again going to reroll to hit. And I guess that's the only stuff I have to choose at the beginning of the combat phase.
How many points is that? Are you doing reroll save, reroll a hit, any rend ones?
Those don't require anything for me.
What?
They get that as the battalion ability.
Oh.
They just get that because of the unit.
I see. So now it's do you spend points on rend things?
Yeah.
Got it. So this one already has rend 2. They only have a 5 up, so there's no point there.
Unless I wanted to swing him around.
Yeah, true. Because you could pile in 3, unless I lock him in.
I'm gonna take care of these guys first.
Which means that I may be able to lock him in. Right? In which case he would go swing around.
Yeah. Let me look up the hero.
Yeah, so the nice thing about their retreating is it means you have to take out my chaff first, and so I'll get the first combat activation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep, Gothazar Harvester is just gonna start knocking heads off those guys. What's their save?
So when you use the relentless discipline points, are those per unit activation, or do you have to do those rends now?
I can do them anytime during the combat phase.
Alright.
What's the bat guys save?
No, they do not have a save.
Oh, good. Okay.
You're
he has
no save.
He has missile weapons.
Wow.
Didn't even know that.
Huh.
Hey,
Theories are squeezy.
Well, 2 wounds each on chaff, so you know, there's still like 7-8 points of wound for flyers.
rolling for his bludgeons first.
Okay.
3 and 3. 6 is do mortals. So that's 2 mortals from rats.
Okay.
Yep. 2
So-
mortals.
So 2 misses, and then we're looking at 3s.
2 misses. Only one
The
of
2 miss. Yeah,
Oh.
the 2 misses.
threes. So then
So I see 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
Okay.
And then his ossified hooves. 40s and
Oh,
2.
yeah, what do I have? I need 5
So 4 more.
4 more.
Yeah.
Okay. 4 more there. So there's 1 guy left.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see the crawler's melee profile?
Yeah, it's silly.
Is it good or
6
bad?
attacks at 3 plus 4 plus 1 damage.
6 attacks, 3 plus 4 plus 1 damage, which is still enough to kill one of those. Who has the blue scribes has res? Am I within 18 there? No, but I can retreat to be within 18. Yeah. So actually, I'm okay with him going to them because then they would get rerolls. So I'll go with the remaining Fury.
Okay.
And he's going to retreat.
Okay.
So that's going to be up to 14. What we're going to do is check 18 and just go here to be barely within 18 of the scribes so that I can full reality them.
Okay.
I don't know if that's smart, but we'll probably try it. You go ahead.
Okay.
Those are blocked.
So I'll go ahead and 7. I have 4 units in combat. So the Leech Cavalos over there is going to use his command ability Endless Duty to
Okay.
add 1 attack to the
Did you
Morghast.
see Tom's last comment? I don't know.
Tom's last comment. Pretty sure you can't res Furies with full reality. Why not? Tom, they're demons.
They're demons.
I'll check full reality because I would, if I can't res them, I'd probably do something different.
We can. Would it affect any of the combats over here?
No, yeah, because I would activate something totally different.
Gotcha.
So let me see if I can do this quickly. My battle.
I'm gonna get soda. You want anything? Either of you?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
I'm good, thanks.
Where is this? I think that they allegiance ability. No Tzeentch keyword. Oh, they're demons, but they're not Tzeentch, and full reality isn't demons, it's Tzeentch demons.
Makes sense.
Got it. Okay,
sense is made. Much sense, all the sense.
Yes, no.
So I can't res them
Why is that?
because they're Tzeentch. They're not Tzeentch demons. They're just demons.
Ah, okay.
And so then the question is, do I do something else? Man. I actually, you said you have 6 attacks there on 4s and 3s.
I'm probably likely to do at least
So
one.
3,
probably
2. Well, it's got 2 wounds, so on average you do 2.
And you'd be engaging it, but you go next, so I have 2
Right.
combat rounds.
Well, no, you got my turn, and then it would be, if I don't double you, it would prevent it. So I have to live 1 combat round. I think that I don't go here. I think that I'm going to go over here instead, and I'm going to go with the horse.
Alright.
Because I can't res those, so we're going to go into here 3, like that, and then into here, and basically block those guys from getting close to these guys.
Makes sense.
Alright, so we're going to get 4 attacks. Thank you for the heads up, Tom. No hits. Alright, go ahead.
Okay, so I'm going to use 1 Relentless Discipline point to give the Morghast Harbinger an extra attack,
Okay.
and then I'm going to give another point. Actually, your saves on the disc guys are
5 up.
5 up,
Yeah, so it
and
doesn't
they
need
already
red.
have 2 rends, so yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. I'm just going to
Pile in 3.
rotating it with
Yep. So that they all go into the discs.
Yep.
Okay.
So I've got 4 attacks, 3s and 3s.
Okay. Oof. So 1.
At 3 damage.
Alright, 3 damage.
That was very disappointing.
What is that?
Yeah.
Morghast Harbingers took a swing at
Just
this
totally
guy.
whiffed.
Yeah, nothing.
Oh, the big guys with the halberds?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, there's only 1 guy, but he whiffed. There's no rerolls, basically.
Um,
Alright, so I'll go with the disc guys then.
yikes.
So
He's
this
gonna be
guy's gonna pile in over here.
My Leash Cavalos will be fine, though. He's got this.
Maybe.
He's fine.
3,
Yeah, that's cool, it's cool.
3. This guy goes 3 back here, just gonna
those,
train.
those disc guys look cool. Like, they're not going to be dicks about this.
Okay, so this is this guy actually won't, let's see, he can curve around here, but will that get within 2? No. So actually I only can get 3 into the Leech Cavalos from these. I can do it from the other unit, but, so 3 are getting in there, and then we'll get 1, and then this guy is gonna go 3. Make sure that I'm not going more than 3, 3, 3 there. This guy within 5, yes. So we're gonna get 4 into here, 3 into here. This guy couldn't get to be closer to him and there, so this is actually gonna have to be like this, because he couldn't get that far.
Alright.
And then these 2 just sit there. Okay. So we'll do into the general first.
Oh, actually,
Go ahead. Go back.
I forgot the Leech Cavalos has a charge ability where he does mortal wounds.
Okay, go ahead.
Roll number of dice equal to the charge roll for the charge move. I think it was like 5 or something. I have to get 6s, so probably won't do anything, but
No, it's an 8.
it was an 8.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
So looking for 6s?
Yep.
2 mortals.
Yep.
So I'll kill this guy and do 1 wound over here.
Hey!
And then these guys,
Hey.
this guy's gonna go here, and go there. Alright, so then we're at, okay, so we're still 3 here and 4 here. So into him, we've got, where's the champ? Champ is on that guy. So we've got 3 regular guys, that's 9 top attacks, and then 3d3 bottom attacks into him. The 3d3 bottom becomes 3. Okay, these are all on 4s and 3s. And 1, damage 2. 3 rolls.
Oof, that's not good.
75%. 3s. Alright, these are all round 1, so you're on 3 ups, right?
How do they get rerolls again?
As long as a unit has gone within 3 inches of them. And so this guy went to, as soon as you attack them, basically. Would you have done something differently?
I probably would have attacked with the Liege Cavalos first, because I know that he does more.
Okay.
But it's
So,
fine.
well, what we can do, if he does more, then,
Well, these are attacks into him, right?
yeah.
I'm worried about him living.
Alright, tell you what, if he dies, instead of going back and running all this, first time of the game, if he dies from this, just take his attacks anyway.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, 3.
Yep. Oof. So that's gonna be 6, 7, 8, 9.
He actually saves on one of them because of his ability, and he has 9 wounds. So,
Okay, and he also gets a 6-up shrug, right?
yeah.
So you're down to 3, and then I'm gonna get beats. 6, 7, 8, because you remove 1, and then you look for 6-up shrugs. He does have a wound on it.
Hopefully
So you need to make 1 of these 6 up. Made 1,
Awesome.
so that's gonna be another 2, 4, 6, 7. So he goes to 8, and then I'm gonna get 3 beak attacks. Haha! Beak. 1 hit, 5 rollable. 1, don't roll a 1, you're good. Oh, look for 6. Is the beak gonna get there? Yes! Okay, but take the attacks anyway.
Okay, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Did you kill him exactly?
Yeah, the beak got it.
The beak got it.
So
The beak should not have gotten it, but yeah, just take the full attacks.
he's spending 2 relentless discipline points, 1 to give him extra attacks and 1 to give him the extra rank.
And I'll just do. I'm still gonna take the attacks into here. We're just going after. Oh, I guess I should finish this
Yeah,
unit's
just
attacks.
finish it.
Yeah, alright, so 4 attacks here. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus the champ, and then 4d3 plus 1, 2, 3, 4. This is into the one other guy. Oop. Man, I forgot how good these things were when I played against Rich. He murdered them before they got to attack.
So you were feeling pretty down on yourself.
And I was like, man, this list is terrible.
And then you play.
Multiple layers of cap wall the second time was better. Alright, so it's that many at round 1.
Okay, so
Let me get out of your way there.
4 up save.
You got this.
That is gonna do
Yeah,
probably
he
about
did.
8. Well, you do have a 6-up shrug, right?
Sure, and I have 6 wounds, so it's
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
possible. 8, 12, 13. Oh, and actually they, oh no, that's on mortals, they shrug.
Oh, on a 5-up or a 6-up?
Oh, other guys actually.
Okay.
6s.
Yeah, so he's dead.
Ooh, yeah. Did well on it though.
Alright, so yeah, Liege Cavalos attacks.
Okay, so we're gonna get 4 attacks with the Commander's Blade. So that is 3s and 3s.
2 at rend
2 for
Okay,
2 damage.
for 2 damage, that's just a straight dude.
Okay.
Okay.
And then
I think they're just insulting your thing,
2 attacks
That's
with
okay.
shields, which don't do anything.
Do you have any more teeth, please?
Yeah.
4, 6.
The thing that's less terrifying about this list, Brendan, is that it's way more durable, but I'm used to having to play against things that reroll everything all the time, like Smash.
Mm-hmm.
And you can like miss, which
Yeah.
is crazy.
Okay, so only 2 at -2 for 1 damage, so 2 more damage.
2 more, okay, so we tick up here. That was all 3 profiles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh gee, I got an extra 1 with that.
Nope.
But 1 damage.
Rend 2?
Yeah.
So that kills this guy. Okay. So then we're going to, now I'll retreat here.
Okay.
Now we're both gonna have been 1 activation, 2 activations,
I already activated him too. So that
3
was
activations. And so I've done 1, 2, yeah, 3. So I'll retreat there. Because why not? And then we're gonna go up to 16 and we can retreat within 3. which doesn't matter since I go next. Oh no, I don't want to retreat within 3, then you get a fight.
Yeah, I was
That
about
would
to
be
say.
real dumb. Okay, and I can't res him, so we're just calling it. Go.
Okay, I'm gonna have the Bone Boys over here attack those guys.
In your way, sorry.
Yeah, only a little.
Only completely.
Um,
I'm trying to make your
you might
life
know what I
better,
mean, yes.
Brendan.
I appreciate Ricky.
Actually, I wonder. Ooh, I could mount that on this side.
They are going to.
So this is over here.
Yeah, what's
Okay.
their saves?
What is their saves? 6 up, 6 up.
That-
So I'll just get the shrug.
Maybe.
I think 10 Spirit Blade.
This is a lot better being able to see the chat.
Yeah, and I think I can actually mount this on the other side, so I'm gonna try that.
I mean,
And then if that works, it'll be super low profile right here. Well, let's see what happens.
I like being able to see the chat. This improves my experience.
Well, yeah, it helps that there's people actually chatting today too.
That's a good point.
That makes a lot of the difference there.
Okay, so that's for the first set of things. Those are Rend 2 for 1 damage, so 5 damage.
So 4 dead so far.
Okay, and then these guys.
I'm gonna be able to get this in there though. No, I have to take it off to get that in there.
That's gonna be 4 damage.
Nope, that won't work. I could potentially in the future
So
put that.
7 dead. So there's 1 guy left
For now,
that can't make his leadership roll. So we're just gonna pick him up.
Okay.
All right. Then it's my activation. And we'll go with. These guys can no longer activate.
I thought they were able to pile in if you start the combat phase within 3 inches of someone, but I might.
I don't know the answer to that. Does the internet know?
what's the question?
So the question is, these started the combat phase within 3 inches of an enemy, but that enemy is no longer there. So the question is whether or not they still get to
They
activate.
can't.
They cannot.
It happens at the moment that they activate, unless they charge.
Unless they charge. I think it's the charge is the exception that you're thinking about.
That's much better.
If you did your charges, then you get 2. But
Hey, I didn't need to buy toilet paper. I acquired some. It works just great.
What? Are people making fun of your toilet paper
Yeah.
incident?
Basically, yes. So I'm going to activate these guys, because what do you have left to activate? Just these, right?
Just those guys, yeah.
And so what I want to do when I activate these guys is basically, like, I don't care about attacking you, I just want to make sure that if you go into anything but these, I'm going to get to go with these. And so I'm just going to activate these guys and sit here. And they're going to pile in not enough to actually attack.
Okay.
And now you may make that choice, sir. Because if you go anything in here, you get a few in there. If you go anything into here, these guys will get to attack. And if you go into these, then these guys will get to attack.
What's their attack profile like?
These?
Yeah.
It's 3 enlightened, but without the disc, so it's just the top. So it's it would be 10 attacks on 4s and 3s, re-rolling round 1 damage 2, because you would have gone already.
Okay. In that case, I won't do that.
Let's see. Here, if you charge the thing, you charge until you die before the. Yeah, we're not gonna yeah. Cool. Me saying piss off the neighborhood kids to TP your house was a joke. Oh. Well, I mean, it was effective. I guess I should know it was a joke.
Like, he actually was like.
It didn't rain that night.
As
You know, it took a little
yeah.
work, but it's like 3 days of toilet paper,
What's their save? The horrors?
which is way more toilet paper than I thought. What? Horror save 5 up.
5 up. Then yeah, they're gonna. I'll use Relentless Discipline point.
Are you piling in or are you sitting where you are?
I'm sitting where I am.
Just keep your relentless solid.
Sitting where I am.
If you're just going into them, you're gonna murder them.
Cool.
Yeah. Alright, so 2, 4, 6. So that's gonna be another 12 blue horror points. Brendan, I would like you to know that sitting in my room are another 30 unpainted blue horrors. And this is relevant because I am currently at 58 blue horror points and only have 40 with me.
Well,
Because you killed a lot of pinks, sir.
get better.
Yes, I did.
Alright, cool.
Well,
So-
but eventually. Oh no, never
Go
mind. I was gonna say would pull them in so I have more units for scoring, but I'm
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you, you're saying, you couldn't because it'd be near a standing model.
exactly
Alright, so you were going to get 4 points.
4 points. Yep.
I'm glad that you got the double now because I got to see what that was and I survived it and that was interesting. I'm mainly sad about that because I was
You get
super
4
excited
points.
about this.
Yeah.
So that puts you up to 8, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, and then we're going to go to the phase 4 command. Okay. We are going to have this guy is, there's no one for him to do D3 Mortals to. Yes, there is. Is this at the beginning? This is the beginning. My question is, can I arcane sacrifice? Hold on, I just had a family text that I really need to respond to. Yes, but we can bring to Thanksgiving for you to try if you want. We own it. It's good. My aunt was asking about the game called Azul, which I was super dubious about, but it's actually really fun.
It is a
Is
lot of
that
fun.
the crystal one? The stained
No,
glass one?
no. Well, yeah, yes.
Because I think Rich got me that one, so
Oh yeah,
I need to play it.
It's super good. It's like, it's I think they did a really good job of making an interesting game that's very simple.
Yep.
Okay, so what I'm going to look this up because I think it's an interesting interaction. And I'm just mainly going to check the. I know that Ogroid is beginning of the hero phase. What I'm checking, Brendan, is what the timing on Arcane Sacrifice is at the start of your hero phase. So these are both starting the hero phase. So I'm going to D3 Mortals to the Ogroid, and then he's going to heal 1.
Nice.
3. So he's got 2 left, or he's got 2 still on. Okay. That gives him rerolls and +9 in range.
That's true.
Now I don't know if that was worth doing at all, but whatever. He's not going to do giving people rerolls because there's only these guys and he already has them. What he's going to do instead is he's going to cast the glaive thingy on a 2-up. 1 dice, looking for 2. Nope, fails. Boo. All right. Then we're going to go with the Ogroid. He's got 2 casts. Or no, we're going to go with the Gaunt Summoner. He's going to do his big cast on that unit.
Did you have to take a battle shock test for the Enlightened?
Oh, sorry, I keep forgetting because I keep playing to spend. Rolling dice is for chumps. They're using a 1. And they need a battle shock test too, and I was also going to use a 1 for that. That remaining guy.
Okay.
Okay, so he's casting on. How many wounds does that thing have?
10.
He's going to start by casting a D6 and he's there. Goes off on a lot.
Yeah.
D6 mortals to that guy. 3. You got saves. Okay,
Nope.
so that's 3. He can heal those mortals when they die though, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's a terrible idea. Alright, well, I'll just have looked at that and now he'll nuke them and we'll see how that goes. Doesn't go off and doesn't go off, so it doesn't matter. Then the Ogroid is going to go and try to do D6 mortals to that guy and summon.
Tom made a
What are they
point
called?
about your Fury not being in range for.
The hero's not in range for Battle Shock Immunity. It wasn't for Tom. I didn't Battle Shock Immunity. I fate dice. I rolled a bunch of 1s and all my horrors died before those occurred. Okay, so try and do D6 mortals and summon the little dudes. Doesn't go off and can't redo it. And then, so this is all terrible. That's okay. The last thing he's going to do is cast Unstable Mutation. No, the last thing he's going to do is dispel his vortex and end within 6. and outside of 3. And he's going to end within 6 over here. Okay. Not Tzeentch, no fate dice. What do you mean not Tzeentch, no fate dice? I'm just using it to auto one a battle shock test.
Can you not use it to replace non-Tzeentch?
I don't know why you wouldn't be able to. It's the army ability, not the what's it called ability. Well,
You don't
let's
get
find
any
out.
the allegiance abilities for a ally.
It's not the
Well,
allegiance ability isn't per unit doing it. I don't think.
He's saying question mark 2, so he's not sure, but
On the Fury, yeah, I don't know why that would. Okay. During your allegiance ability, before you roll any dice for a Tzeentch unit, Tom's right. Alright, so I got my 1 back and I actually have to roll that. Huh, cheating all the time, so I can't cheat there. But he's got leadership 10, so only on 6 does he die. He's fine.
You only had.
I lost 5 against leadership 10, roll 5.
Alright.
Okay. Still a demon. Okay, cool.
what?
Tom, thanks for preventing me from continuing to cheat. I appreciate your effort here.
Such a cheater.
Also, I realize these guys are already in combat, which is, you know, not the best. Cool. What am I going to do about that? What am I going to do about that? Well, these guys are already in combat, and I was planning on doing.
Planning on using them?
I was planning on moving out here, but I didn't. So, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go fast and move the phase.
I like how you look to the monitor like you're phoning a friend. You're like,
I was basically.
like somebody tell me what to do in this
Someone
situation.
tell me what to do. I'm scared alone. So 16 is gonna go to here. 16 is gonna go to here. 16 is going to go to here, and here, and here, and here. These guys are going to go up. The blue scribe is going to run. That's going to get me like 17. Here. These guys are going to. So the problem is that these guys can't do the thing they want to do because they're trapped in combat, which is actually like I was trying to do so you could pile in, but it kind of screws me because now they can't get in while having these screen, which is interesting. This guy's going to move over here, and these guys are going to move basically 3 away here. We're just going to put everything in the big skeleton block and see how that goes. Then we're going to move, that guy stays within 3. Then we're going to summon a lot. How many spells did I actually resolve? Any? Only I resolved 1. Summon 8 legit fate points, 58 blue horror points. We're just putting 40 blue horrors on the board. Is this still Banma too, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, 40 blue horrors. They just have a 4 up, right? No, they have a 3 up.
That.
Need a wacky stick.
Snacks.
I do not. I didn't think to bring foods today.
Are either of you getting hungry?
Yeah, we could
I'm good, but
probably do something about that.
you may have a thing to do, and that is okay.
We almost done with this project, and then I can work on that other project, which is good.
Okay, so we got those, and then we're gonna get these. And then we're gonna get these here. These guys are gonna go around here, make sure that he's got some more things to sacrifice. These guys, make sure they're all within 18 here, outside of 9 here. Okay, that's summoning, then we're gonna go to shooting. First thing, the thing I always forget, the Gaunt Summoner is gonna shoot that guy. Woo! It's a 3 and a 4, so nope. Then we're gonna put 10 of these shots into the harvester. So 4, 6, 8, 10.
That's too much.
4s and 4s.
It's too much monitor. My computer can't handle that much monitor.
5 saves on the harvester.
3.
Made them all.
Yeah.
All right. So 10 going into that character on 5s and 4s.
Sorry
because
about
mine's
that,
from the
everybody. Ricky was an idiot and bumped the entire power switch. The all mother power switch.
Do I go into them? Well, I'm going to say those guys can't see, so we'll do 10 into him. Oh wait, how many of those are actually? That was too many, because I think I was rolling on 4s and 5s.
Okay. Now,
1 6. So 1 wound. Next, same thing as before. Same character. Nothing? And next, same thing as before.
ooh, the tough part with this is I can't see what I'm doing.
4 saves.
Oh, there it is. It's working. Huh. How about that? Look at that, guys. I did the thing.
Yay, good job.
Saved it.
You made them all.
Alright.
Alright. So that was all that shooting. That's it. So then we're going to go to charges. We're going to start with the Enlightened. See what they get.
I mean, it's kind of hard to read
9.
from this side, but
So that is interesting because I was going to go into him. 9 gets me into them as well. The thing is, if I go into these guys, basically everyone I die, 50% chance goes back, right?
Basically.
alright, let me wash my hands.
Unless this guy dies.
Yep.
I think as much as I like going to the back, I really like going to the back line there though. Man, that is hard. That is hard. Will 6 of these do 7 to a harvester? Damn. We're gonna go into the harvester.
Okay.
Wait, you have a 3 up?
Yes.
Okay. I guess that he has the same as them, and he doesn't get rerolls, so he's actually squishier than them.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to him. We're gonna actually oddly ignore your caster, because apparently they're good. Alright. Then these guys are gonna charge. 10. Okay, definitely in. They're going 10 into here. Yeah.
Okay, now I need to sort
Oberoi
out some food.
is gonna go charge. 6 gets me into here, which is gonna do D3 mortals. 3, and then you get 3 6-ups.
None of those.
So then 4 up, so 3 are gonna die, and then 4 up, you can either res one of them, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I lose 3 over here.
And then you can either res them or heal wounds on him.
Yeah, I could heal wounds on him, couldn't I?
Okay, so roll the 4 up, so let's see. No.
Okay, well that makes it easy.
Alright, and then we're gonna go with them. Why did I roll 3 dice to charge? I charged 15. 8, still good. 8 is gonna go here, here, and here. We'll go like that, it's not gonna pile in. Yeah. Okay. And then we're gonna charge with this unit, needs 9. Nope, and this unit needs 9. Actually, probably needs to be further back. I don't think I could actually ring him effectively. Yeah, these need to be over here because I was too close to the skeleton line. I should have had him move back, but I didn't. So, they need a 9. Got it. Alright. So then they're going in 9. Oh, 9. So basically like this. Okay. Fury charge Skybolt. Goes in. It was just a 3-way.
Yep.
Okay, so then we go to combat. I'm gonna go with the disguise first. They're not gonna get rerolls.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 6. Oh, you know what I didn't do right? It's okay, we'll pile in and I'll get some of those and not others. I'm actually just gonna allow this guy to fight because it's worth it for the disc attacks. Because I wanna get within an inch.
Do you guys have a preference of food?
I'm gonna probably eat with Madeline, so I'm good. I would eat a snack or something if you guys had some, but I don't wanna.
Brendan, what would you like for food?
What are you thinking?
Alright, so everything in the
order
harvester.
from caviar, so just about anything.
Oh, okay.
This is the disc.
Some Chinese.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the champ. No rerolls. 4s and 3s.
That doesn't look good.
Alright, rolling those. Rend 1.
Okay, I need 4s. Gonna roll, but not enough to save.
Yeah, still 10 plus 2d3 wounds. Oh, you get 6 up saves, right?
Yep.
So plus 2, and then plus 5. No.
Nothing. Okay.
Alright, so Harvester goes down, and then your activation.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and they used their reroll saves ability since
Yeah.
they're the only one in. And so once they activate, the enlightened around them will get 3 rolls, right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But I have enough chaffiness to activate in succession that that's going to happen for it.
Yeah, true. Well, I'll attack the... I guess I have to attack multiple things anyway, because they're all touching different things.
Yeah, that was my hope, was to just reduce the concentration.
Yeah. We probably would have to do that. So they'll pile in. They can still attack. So I'll put 3 of their sets of attacks into him. So 6 attacks into them. 2 attacks into your horrors or whatever. Let's do this the easier way first.
Easier.
The ones attacking these enlightened.
Well, he might want food then.
Yeah.
5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, plus the 2 Great Blade attacks. So, 19, They're gonna increase their range.
Oh shit, he's been here for a while. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh my god, sorry, Anthony.
threes and fours. Sixes explode. So,
What all is this various things into?
the disc and light, or no, the
What line?
standing light on that
Okay.
side. So that is 6, 7, 12, then go. 12, 15, 16. So 5, 15, 16, 4. 6 at 2 red for 1 damage.
6 at 2 red for 1 damage into those.
Yes.
So it just straight up kills 2, so the champ remains, which is this guy.
And Soul Cleaver Great Blade will go in. That explodes. 4, 3s. Another 1 damage that just goes through.
Same unit?
Yeah.
Okay, and then what about the rest of the units?
3 sets of guys going into your Ogre Thaumaturge. So, those explode. That. 4 go through to the
Rend
Thaumaturge at Rend 2. Yeah,
Damage.
just 1.
Okay. So he goes to 6 wounds on him.
And then 2 guys into your blue horns or whatever they are. Okay. 2 get through to the horse.
2 get through the horse, so it just kills 2 horrors.
Yeah.
Which gives me 2 brimstone horror points.
Okay.
And then, is it all of them?
That's all of them.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with Fury back there. 2 attacks, 4s and 3s, random 1 damage 1. Go ahead.
I'll go ahead and go with the Bone Shaper over there. Hey,
Yeah.
Anthony.
Hey,
Hey, sorry.
It's alright.
sitting outside for
Actually, this is the second thing. He'll get Rend 2 because I don't have anything else to spend my points on. So, 3s and
I wondered if you'd have one or not. Scary.
Yeah, so it gives a character, and then Tom reminded this is Ren 0, I use a fate die to make a save.
1 damage gets through the disc and lightning.
Do you have a dish you would prefer?
Something with fried rice.
Right.
Okay.
I like that. That's new.
Yeah, this is really,
That's
this is
nice.
good.
Yeah.
I'll go with the Ogroid. The Ogroid is gonna, so he's a +1 to hit because he's so damaged. He's got 1 big attack, 2 medium attacks, and 4 little attacks. And the little attacks are on 3s and 3s. The big and the medium attacks are currently on 2s and 3s, +1 to hit. So, this misses. I'm going to use these 2 3s on the fate dice to have these convert, the big and the medium, and then I'll roll these. So that's going to be 1 is rend, 2 damage 3.
On the guard.
Yeah.
Rend 2, so that makes it a 5 up rolling.
Yeah, I don't know why I used my fate die. That's okay. So that makes it, and then this one's rend 1 damage D3.
We need a 4 rolling.
You got it?
Yep.
And then these 4 are red weapon.
Nice.
You're good. Okay.
What kind of protein would you want with your fried rice? And then this one sounds
And
good.
then I'm just gonna go with this while you do that because it's not gonna matter.
Fried with onions, cashews,
These guys are gonna pile in and not attack in a way that matters at all. This guy and these guys are gonna go at the same time. All Brendan has left is the catapult, so we'll let him do that later. I'm just gonna do with all 4 of these. So that's 2 champs and 2 regular guys. So that's gonna be a total of, I'm just going with all those light ones because you just have the catapult
mild,
everywhere.
medium, hot.
Medium.
And then 3, 6 from regular guys. This is all the enlightened into them. Fortunately, they all get rerolls. Okay, and then actually something back, and then 3s. So these and rend 1 damage 2.
These or
Those.
What is this, a theory?
Yeah. Wait, it was only 6 guys. Or sorry.
like they're just dice in the tray.
Yeah. The 2, 4. I think it was 6. There you go. So you're on 4 upward rollable. Yeah, there were 6 series. They actually had a cool.
They're good.
They're good. All of this did nothing. These are gonna pile in just to surround,
They're
but
3
I'm not
every
gonna
roll,
bother
right?
attacking. Yeah,
Yep.
not even gonna bother attacking. But the harvester is dead, so that's good.
Yeah.
Reroll ones or reroll all?
Reroll, just reroll.
Yep.
Let's see, the harvester is dead. So that was cool. Those guys retreated,
Oh,
and
I still
then
need to roll for
yeah,
that.
see if you kill them. And then if I didn't get doubled, they were gonna retreat and then go and then get in the catapult. But then I did get doubled, only one survived. So he could whiff, but he's not. It looks like he's maybe. Oh, the 3s. I thought it was 4s and 3s. You said
3s and 4s.
3s and 4s. All right, one move. It worked.
Okay.
Love it. Boop. That means if I don't double him, the catapult can't shoot next turn. All right.
Here.
So that's that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get 4 as well.
Okay.
I believe I'm gonna outnumber this. Actually, let's check. Maybe I don't.
I think you do.
Well, it goes here. You have everybody in. I don't because I don't know if I do because a lot of them are not within 6.
Okay, there you go.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. I've got, what's the circle? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't get that one.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So you get,
So I get 2.
and when I attack with this guy, do you mind if I rotate him a little?
It's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, so I get 2 points, Ricky, and then we go to the top of 3.
You got.
I know it's only 3, but this is gonna disappear pretty quick, Anthony. I think.
You go to 6 points total.
Yeah.
So I only get
Well, oh yeah, it happens to begin a battle round.
3.
Madeline is waiting
Relentless
outside.
discipline.
You wanna ask her if she wants another drink? I could take her a drink.
I can take her a drink.
2, 3,
I'm gonna command point or Tzeentch die that.
4, 6,
Would anybody else
7.
like something to drink?
I have a reserve one.
I'll take a soda.
Sure. What specific type?
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Sure. Ricky, what would you like?
Nothing.
So I get 5 total.
Okay.
And then roll for initiative.
Was that a pile-in without attacking? Yeah, I guess I have to attack. I'm just so confident that he's. Matt, I think you're talking about the iron golems. I just didn't even bother because the 3 upward rollable is just not gonna do anything. There's no downside for me to do damage. I just like.
Priority.
Yeah. I technically have to attack. I just gonna be useless there. All right, so I don't double you, so it's gonna be you top of 3, which means I did shut down the catapult. I'll take it.
You did.
Moral
you did.
victory.
Who's your?
Alright. Food
It is
food
surprisingly
is on the
done
way
nothing.
at some point.
Well, it sort of did, right? It should have.
I mean,
So I should have used your character, and then you were like, oh shit, actually there's a spell, and then you should have catapulted my character, and I was like, oh shit, spell. Or oh shit, the big die. Alright, top of 3, Brendan's turn.
top 3, my turn. Hero phase.
Only one double turn so far?
Yeah, Brendan doubled me on 2.
How many wounds does your thaumaturge have left?
2.
2. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. I have both my casters available.
Like to debrief you after this game.
Yeah,
You debrief me.
I think that the main issue is if you just had more of these, it would be a problem, because I just shit too many.
Well, I got 10 more from him in the car.
I think you're
so-
being addressed
Hell yeah.
by a question.
Isn't there a beak on one of them? Because they're good, you know. Yeah, there is a beak on one, but I just didn't put the like 6 attacks on 4s and 4s in the 3 upper rollable.
The Soul Mason is going to try and cast the Nightmare Predator.
Okay,
Got a 10.
Soul Mason's here. There, alright. Okay. You got it.
Okay, so I set it up within 6 inches, and then it moves to 6.
Yep. Who are you naming?
What the hell? What the hell?
How many wounds does the Gaunt Summoner have?
5.
5. Yeah, I'll name the Gaunt Summoner.
Okay.
So,
Did you not take a Lord of Change?
Nope. Here's my list.
His list is garbage according to Tom.
Did he say that? I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
That's
he
hurtful.
said that at some point at the start.
Tom's been a bit of a prickly pear lately.
He accused you of garbage. Garbage!
Alright, 2d6.
You believes the nerve of that guy?
Oof, 8. So it's not going to get to the Gaunt Summoner, but you're going to be able to do d3 to the Ogroid.
okay.
You know, it'll land somewhere.
Oh, it's within 3 inches,
It's within
right?
3, yeah. So
So-
you're going to land it. Well, it won't end here, because that's impassable. Oh, that goes here, so I guess it will. I guess it could.
Yeah, so let's just move there, and that'll put,
Mm.
I think all
All
those
3?
units, all
That's
4.
interesting, actually.
4? Oh,
1, 2,
those?
3, 4.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so go here,
Okay.
d3. Oh no, it's, each one is on a 2 up or a 3 up or something? It's not auto.
2 up.
Okay, so 2 up here? No.
Nope.
2 up here? Yes. D3?
1.
To the other one, that was to here, it's D3, 3. So we're gonna kill,
Where's the champ? That's the champ, so we'll straight kill this guy.
and this guy's gonna go 7, and then blue horse, 2 up. Yep, and D3, 2. Okay. Got it.
Okay, and the Ogre Thaumaturge has 1 left.
Yep.
I'll use my Bone Tithe and Nexus, and use the punishment of Dex on him.
Yep. No.
Nope.
That's probably one of the cooler looking endless spells.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Feels like it should be a character or something.
Mhm.
What's going on?
And then the other guy is going to try to cast the Bone Tithe Shrieker. 10 goes off.
Got it.
Okay,
9 fate points.
set it up within 12, and then it moves up to 8.
Terrain is shit.
This is from this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So there.
How good is terrain his Nexus been?
It's been fine. It hasn't been totally game breaking, but it's free. I would grab it.
I mean, sure. I guess my question is essentially, have you felt like it's been a little too good for being free?
So far it doesn't feel like it's had as much impact as novels do.
And
Fair
the
enough.
Soul Mason is going to try and empower the Nadirite weapons on. Oh, he can't see those, so they'll do it on these.
You got it?
Actually, no, it's only 6 because he has a Soul Linked Endless spell.
Oh, okay.
Should have cast him in a different order.
Do you want to have done that in a different order? There's no reason not to.
Actually, I should have Arcane Bolted the Ogre.
Okay,
You mind if I do
that's
that?
fine. So that's fine. So just kill him. So it goes to 1. Boop. Oh, we're dead.
Okay. Let me make sure there's no. Oh, and then I'm going to spend 1 Relentless Discipline point to let the Necropolis Stalkers run in charge.
Okay.
Or fly, whatever the fuck it is.
Yep.
Who, is that their own scroll command ability?
They can
or-
always. They just don't have to be by characters because reasons.
I know, because they have, a lot of them have
Yeah.
it on their war scroll,
Yeah.
which is super cool.
Okay, so then I do the rest of that during movement. So end of the hero phase, the Vortec Throne. I do not get to cast that spell anymore. And then we go to movement. So I have
What is it? You don't get to cast the Mortec Throne anymore?
that guy gets the extra
Oh, I
cast on
see,
Soul
okay.
Guide.
Got it.
Um,
That's gone now. Got
Yep.
Playstyle, this feels like one of the more unique armies they've come up with in a while,
It feels that way.
which is nice to see.
It's extremely safe. Like you can spread out really easily and don't have to bubble because Like you just don't care about battle shock or commando leads.
Yes, a super good objective army for sure.
Yeah,
Probably be better. I don't know. You'd be better.
yeah, I don't know.
During my
Fire Slayers,
movement,
maybe.
Yep.
Not really.
Necropolis Stalkers are going to get +3 to their move,
Jeez.
and they're going to run.
Yep.
So it's 9 plus
So 12.
12. Does that get me there?
12 gets you to here. If you're trying to get in this circle, you got it.
Yeah, that's all I was trying to do.
Are you outside of 3 though? You're not outside of 3? How have we been treating this? You're flying. We usually treat this as impassable.
Yeah.
So you might have to be outside of 3. No, it was just to here, which means it would arc through the impassable.
Yeah.
You can always go here and then charge into them and be in here.
Oh, these are out now? Snarl things.
Thought that was this
Right, because this guy is the furthest forward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's 12.
It's ready
Which
to
means-
run and kill you.
Then yeah, I just wouldn't run with them.
Man, I'd like
Why?
to see them expand.
Because then I can't charge.
No, you did the thing so you can run and charge.
Yeah.
No, it's they can re-roll runner charge rolls, not do both.
Oh, okay, so then you don't run.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you would have just gone 9 so that you would be safely outside of 3.
Yeah. That,
And then you can reroll charge rolls and you make sure you get it. Actually, you kind of want to reroll charge rolls because you need to make sure you get enough to get into the circle and. Okay,
makes sense.
cool.
These wolves can be used for so much, Joe.
Yeah. Well, they're really close
Okay,
to
so
the
that's their
Invincible
movement. Do I want to
switch.
move these guys?
That's exactly what
I
was
need
thinking.
to engage them in combat at
They'd
some
be good
point.
direwolves, too.
I already control this point, so
Make a little
they
zombie
could go
guardian
over
back.
there.
Yeah, it'll probably
Zombie
die.
goblin.
It should die.
It should die. It should.
Yeah, for $25 for 3. I know that.
Well, all these guys move at the least.
What I should have also been doing, by the way, is rolling every turn to see if he learned his spell, and I'm just so bad at rolling for that. Do you mind if I take a couple turns? I only need it once.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so let's see if
I
he
think-
knows his spell.
Yeah, I think we're only third turn, so.
Yeah. He would have gotten that turn 1, but didn't actually resolve it.
Yeah, sometimes.
Did he get the override spell? That's a better question. Yeah, so he knows the override spell.
I wonder if this was in their plans all
Because that
along.
resolved
Yeah.
there, and then everything else is countered.
I
I like that we're just going back and correcting stuff because we're both bad at this right now.
Right.
I would start at 2.
I remember how to play my list. I just stopped takes backseat and see.
Yeah, I gotta deal with them somehow, right?
Yeah. I mean, 3 upper rollable deals with them really well. That reroll's a big deal.
And I would probably leave some with them.
Wait, I mean, if you're charging it, I can do it anyway.
Right, some back.
Are the Morghast any good?
I didn't use them right, but even so, pretty good, yeah.
You use them for points right now, or are they gonna be in your final list, or?
I'm not sure. They're able to charge 3d6. Right. And so like that with flying, I think they might be able to do some cool stuff.
Yeah, it's sort of unclear. Like, Brendan took a little bit of everything. It's
Sure.
terrifying.
Yeah, certainly. Very early, so.
So yeah, that's all my movement.
Okay.
So then we go to shooting, and I don't have any. You're a jerk.
Yep.
And then
Yay, the Fury! Worth it!
we go to charges.
I really like the Furies.
Yeah, those new models are really cool.
Well, they're also pretty good.
I have
retreat.
They're
So they have the
gonna-
skink retreat.
They're gonna charge.
So when he charged, I activated a retreat over.
That's super good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I could have had 6 into there and maybe actually done some work on the thing, but then I got doubled, which is a risk I knew would happen. So. But then still the remaining one
How many points
retreat
are
at the end. 100 points for 6.
For 6, that's a weird number.
Yeah. It's Warcry. It's a Warcry crew.
Sure.
Next turn, Brendan. All of those blues are getting replaced by brimstones.
That's so frustrating.
I got up to 58 blue points because he killed so many pigs over and over in turns 1 and 2.
What did he do so much damage with?
All things. I just like my pigs from my front line and he hit them. And then
How much did his catapult do?
Stalkers are charged.
Nasty?
it missed turn 1.
It has
and
not been
turn
that good.
2. Turn 2, it killed, would have killed this, except it's Ren 0. And Tom suggested I use my last 5 fate die to make the save. And then turn 3 is this turn, and it's got 1 Fury in combat with it.
So not a lot. Feels like you need 2.
Not a lot, but I had to deal with it.
No. It definitely requires to be dealt with. 2 seems like a nice number.
2 would have been very scary, yeah.
What are they? 200 points?
Yeah.
Man, that's good.
The Harvester was quite good. It actually looks a lot better in person.
Yeah, I thought that might be the case.
Alright, so that's all my charges.
Alright,
So we go into combat.
your activation
They get
choice.
the free thing, and
Okay,
I'm gonna spend 1 point for them to get the thing as well.
okay.
Oh, it does actually.
Oh, that's funny. I know what I'm gonna do.
It's
What?
literally just a living corpse card.
Well, what I could do here is if you don't go with if you don't go with the catapult first, I can just retreat that 1 guy off in the combat phase after I prevent you from firing, and then go off to an objective. So now you have to choose between going first with the catapult and
That's what I was worried about. That's why I left those guys.
yes, yeah.
Um,
I just think that's hilarious.
it is funny. Those guys are gonna choose to re-roll hits again because something needs to work sooner or later.
All right.
Yeah, there's buckets of it. Get them.
How many units do you have to activate?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 6, 7, 8.
Hmm.
More, yeah, and many units to activate. Many of them are terrible, but they can all activate.
They're terrible.
They're just awful, but I can activate them.
Overwhelming, terrible unit force.
Yep.
Hmm.
Matt wants to know how many points you think are left on the table for you, Brendan, but maybe you should finish thinking before you try answering that.
Less than 1,000, more than 500. I'll attack with these guys over here. I'm going to spend a relentless discipline point to give them +1 rend. So I'm only attacking with 6 of them, +1 with the Great Blade.
Yeah, about 750. Well, counting in one, not even counting this spell. Probably about 800 points.
Well, excellent for the extra force. I get
This
+1 to
is
hit
you.
now because of the bone.
Is this
type.
on you or on me? This wound.
I think it was on me.
Okay.
So they get +1 to hit, so I just need 2s and 4s, 6s, 12s.
Nice roll.
2s and 4s. And are they? What's the rent?
2s and 4s. What's hitting on 2s?
I don't know. I don't even know what he's doing. Other
More
than
tech guard.
explosions.
They get +1 to hit because of the bone type trigger.
Because of this.
Yep.
Okay. Does that mean all these are going to get it too?
Yep. When attacking any of your units within 12 inches of it,
That's nuts.
it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
And they're
I'm
red too, right?
Yep.
So that's just going to straight kill 2 guys.
Damage.
What? 8?
Points is that? That's
Oh,
It's like 30.
It's not jeez.
Their endless spells are really underpriced.
Enjoy that until next summer.
Okay.
I can't imagine
I guess I lose
fixing
these?
that this
No,
January.
it's too early.
So then will I go with...
January is the month of Slaanesh nerf.
I think I'm going to go with the... You go with the Harpy. The thing is, when they go, they're just going to kill
And
everything.
they'll just over the points on
Oh, there
That
was
would-
one thing I
That
forgot
would
to
be
do.
consistent with
He gets to heal up to 3 at the beginning of my hero phase,
Okay.
so I was going to restore however many.
Holy crap, 3 of them?
Yeah.
Alright. So where would you put them at the beginning of your hero phase? Sort of where would you have put them at the beginning of your hero phase? Because there was still a guy here at that
It's
point.
just during my hero phase, not the beginning of. I missed
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah, I think I guess probably close to the scoring point. So, yeah.
Well, it's actually under this.
Yeah, so there and there, and we'll say there.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm actually gonna go with,
The
so you've got
internets.
one guy there and one guy there. That guy has got how many ones left?
4, I think.
4. Right.
Oh,
Didn't know you were being literal.
yeah, the internets.
Alright, we're gonna retreat with that
I see that now.
Yes. It's the internet.
and go
And then it's
here.
ITV.
We'll go actually here. We'll basically in the back of this circle.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go over here. It's fine. I think it's doing my turn anyway. Okay, go ahead.
Alright. Those guys are gonna live. They're gonna be fine. I'm gonna activate these guys because they might not.
Okay.
So
Are they re-rolling to save and such?
they are not. No.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just gonna go with 20 attacks.
And then they're 2 different units, so is it 10 in each?
It's they're 2 different units. Then yeah, let's do
Yeah.
10
So this is this unit and this unit.
or 10 and 11.
Okay, so 10 here.
All right, 3s and 4s. Oop, oop.
So 3.
3.
Ren is at least 1, so that's fine. 3 brimstone points. Are they just always on 3s and 4s? Is that the base?
Yep.
4 more?
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to 11 brimstone points. Those 4 of these. Okay. We're gonna go with this one enlightened who's definitely gonna die when he goes. So we'll just go with him. He's the champ. Going to that unit. 4s. 3, 1. Round 1 damage 2.
4 rerolling.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay. Red left. Yeah, I'll activate these guys. And they'll go in and attack the iron golems.
What's their rend at?
It's at 1, I believe, except for the Dread Falchions, who is the guy on the outside, so it doesn't matter.
Well, you need him to be
Yeah.
right. Got it.
Alright, and then
And I'm gonna check if their reroll fails or reroll. I think they're probably just reroll.
for the stalkers or the golems?
No, I'm looking at my column save.
Roll first.
Just saves.
Yeah.
Okay, Ren's 1.
Yep.
So 5 up rerollable. You kill the ogre.
Okay. They have 3 wounds each.
No, just the ogre. One of the models has 3
No.
wounds. Alright. So then it is my activation. I'm gonna go with the blue horrors. This guy is he's already touching 2. I can't really pile in more actually. That doesn't help at all then, so never mind. So we'll just go over. Yeah, we'll go to the blue horrors anyway. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attacks. Not gonna do anything. It's like 5s and 5s. Alright, go ahead.
Okay. The Bone Shaper will go.
Okay.
3 and 4s. 2 and no rend on the disguise.
Pick one. My go?
Yep.
Alright, so I'll go with the discs. They pile in, so that's, I have to end closer to, I'm within 2, I'll just be going into here. So I'm gonna do 2 tops and a bottom into the Bone Shaper and the rest into the unit.
Cool.
So that's the champ, so we've got 7 tops and 1 bottom into the Bone Shaper. That's 3. And then here's gonna be the weeks, so I'm doing them all at once. Into the Bone Shaper with 3 rolls. Continuing on 4s. And then wounding on 3s, except the beast wound on 5s. Oh, that was the 3. Okay, so These are rend 1, these are rend 0.
Into the Bonereaper.
Yeah.
The 0 and 4s. Nope. That's gonna be 4, right?
No, that's 2, that's just peaks.
Just 2. 5. No,
But that's Sigmar. Yeah. Alright, so then we've got 2 tops and 3 bottoms in the skeletons. So 2 tops is gonna be 6, 3 bottoms is gonna be I don't know how I got 2 beaks into him, but he was overkilled, so I just won't take the beaks in the skeletons. 2 bottoms is gonna be those. And then we are going, there we go. And then 2 beaks.
Slanger, month of the Slanger. See what month they
Okay. These are all rend 1, so you're about 4 out for rollable. Hopefully I get a couple through. Nope. Holy crap. You 2.
Probably I'm gonna I'm looking forward to
Alright.
it. Like to
Then I'll do these final guys.
Yep.
And I'll spend my final round. It's just 1 point.
So that means, oh, you can still give them the 3+ regardless. I see. Yeah, you should get 3, up to 3 into them.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got 3 into them.
Yep, just do it like that.
I think I needed 3.
And the 2s and 4s. Okay. Okay.
So 3 ones.
Yep, 3 minus 2 rent.
Okay. That's just 1 guy, so there's just the champs left.
Okay. Then
Now they gotta do
how many minutes does he have left?
2.
2.
I think Underworld is probably the place to do a lot of the testing for
We'll say 4 normal attacks and 4 great blade attacks into him.
Okay.
4 normal.
So that's 4 guys. No, 2 guys.
4 guys.
4 guys. Yeah, got it. 7.
4s. So 2 and minus 2 rent.
2 minus 2.
Yep.
That goes through. Are those 2 damage each?
Just 1.
Okay.
And then the next round of them.
Oh, so you know what? He's dead. Alright. So there's 11 guys left to attack with total.
Okay. And Iron Golems are 5 up normally?
4 up.
4 up. Let's just send the rest into them.
1 guy. These 4 here. These 2 have to go in there.
Okay.
So then you're gonna have 9 into the iron golems, 2 into the horse.
Okay. Roll for the horse first.
Okay.
2s and 4s. So,
2.
2.
All right.
And then you said 9 into the others.
Yep.
Okay.
More brimstone points. Goes to 13. Really need to murder these really badly. All right.
Oh, and I keep forgetting we have the exploding dice.
Oh. Okay.
Who gets exploding dice?
The
4.
yeah.
They do too?
Yeah,
All the rules are theirs?
They seem. I mean, it seems kind of like the ogre thing where they made the core kind of ridiculously good.
Yeah.
Is that many?
Roll
That
the
many, that's minus 2.
Okay, so 6 up rerollable.
Like, the more I use them, the more I just want to have units of 4s.
Yeah.
I think making that line better is.
I think they might have overdone it.
GW overdo it.
You overcompensate GW? That's ridiculous. Alright, then it's my activation. What do I have left? That guy, that champ.
Who's blasting him off the table?
So 4 on 4s. Rerollable, fortunately. Jesus, I'm not good. You were the one who was supposed to win. 1 for rerollable. Come on. No, useless. All right.
Alright.
Then we're at over here. We'll take a total of 5, 10 attacks in them. 5.
Seems
10,
like
5,
you avenge the forces of chaos.
We'll see. 3 saves. Run 0.
I'm just being a bastard. I have no idea what's going on.
Yep,
So they're all good. Okay.
That's failing.
So you're gonna get
Failure.
3, 4, 5, 6.
6 points, Rick.
Yep.
6 points for whom now?
For Brendan.
For me.
Yep.
You got 6 points this turn?
Yep.
Yeah.
You
there-
can't win now, Matt.
Yeah, I can. What are you talking about?
Brendan, you
There's
add
3
6.
more. Yeah.
So
How could I not win? I still have 3
10,
turns left.
14. Well, I guess if you still have a second after the turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you don't score, then yes.
I'm planning to score heavily.
-1 battle
The plan is to score.
Good matter for them.
Score them.
I'll use the last one for them.
Okay.
And that's that for them.
Like how offended he got. What do you mean I can't win?
Well, it's just like your math is wrong and dumb. All right. So we're going to my command phase. 9 is here. Okay.
You know what? I'm gonna take the monitor away from you.
So he's gonna do D3 mortals to
You don't
himself
deserve
in order
it.
to be able to reroll casts. Okay, so 2. Then we're gonna go to casting, and we're gonna do. Let's see. We got the big spell. You have a dispel, but I think are you in range? 2 dispels. Are you in range? Yes. So we're gonna start with him. On the 2-up, he's gonna cast the Ogroid spell on check 18. Yep.
Okay.
So 2-up, that goes off in a 9.
Alright then.
Well, there goes that plan. Okay. Now I can't win. So
What'd you
now
roll?
a 1
Okay,
out of
let's
those 2-up.
watch.
Okay, so over here, we're going to cast the big spell on them. Because you have 2 spells anyway, so it doesn't matter. It was for an 8. I do have rerolls.
Well, now I can't win.
8.
How many more casts do
So
you have?
basically,
1 more.
Yeah, try and dispel.
Yep.
Look, we all
Got
need to agree here.
Alright, 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Because there's only 2 dead. 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. So we're looking for 4s for mortals. And then he'll have 1 cast left. So 4s for mortals. That was a really good roll.
Yeah.
Alright, and you're looking for 6s to save them?
Yup.
Okay, so another 1. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11.
Okay.
11 of them were Tarkar died.
11 more tanks guard.
Yeah, that was really good.
What was your big UV
Yeah, it was a big movie, dude.
do?
That
Is still alive.
this guy, he's had walls of chaff behind him. Next spell is gonna be him casting the regular D6 nukes, same target. Doesn't go off in a 7, re-roll. Goes off in an 8, and you can try to dispel it. Got it. Alright, D6 mortals.
I thought you weren't able to cast this spell more than once.
This is a different spell.
Oh, okay.
This is Bolt Change, the other one was his big nuke.
Okay.
The other one, this was the Ogroid spell. That was D6 and summon Brimstones. I failed. Then the big nuke, then the regular Bolt Change.
Pretty much he has like 6
What?
D6
One.
mortals.
Yeah, save your roll. No, just 2. You got it. Didn't do anything. Alright, but it did give me a fate point. Cool. So then we go to movement. These are actually spells, not things. You've got 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. I've got 4, this bottom of 3, so I've got command points there. So these guys are going to run. 11 should be enough to get everybody in. So they're going 11 so that they are all in the center. So I've got 10 guys in the center there.
Okay.
They should all be outside of 4 of them. So I'll get the center.
Somebody doesn't like Bonereapers.
So wait, are you saying, Rich, that I can retreat from these guys into combat with a catapult? Because that doesn't seem right.
You can't end within 3 if you retreat.
Well, that's what
If you
Rich was
make
saying
a-
I could.
No, you can move past other units.
Oh, I see. Got it,
But
got it,
you
got it.
can't end within 3 if you
I
retreat.
see. Alright, these guys are going to
Or else you
retreat
wouldn't be retreating.
with the run.
Otherwise, what's the point?
You'd be tactically positioning.
That's going to be 16
And we would be doing it every time.
over here.
And we're not doing it every time, therefore,
Make sure that's, I think that's, we got
Brendan,
tons.
you have somebody who doesn't like you.
Who's that?
Oh no.
It's
Alright.
And Enix Aki.
He says, fuck you, Bonereapers.
Fuck you.
4,
He's
6.
just
Where's the
done
other
it.
blue
He didn't say
person
yours
dead?
specifically.
No,
So.
even so.
I really only lost 6.
I think
I've
it's a
lost more
general
than this.
rule. Exactly.
I've lost more than that, so there's some more
Oh, no.
over here.
It was
6,
a personal insult.
10.
The
Alright, there we
gauntlet
go.
has been thrown. He must
Okay.
come play now to defend his honor.
So, next move is gonna be this guy's gonna run. Can't go very far. He's gonna go over, still gonna be at least 15. We're going over here. These guys retreat. So that's a run of 8. They're gonna go retreat 8 to get 2 guys in. So we're gonna get retreat to,
And they're all going to be able to end outside of 3 inches of my guys?
yeah. Well, here, tell you what, I'll spend a command point to make that 12. Now, for 12 inches, all you need to do is be here and outside the 3 of there. 12 inches, right? So.
No, right, I'm saying that somehow you can still.
Oh, remember these are 2 units, here and here. The red base guys and the black base guys are 2 10 blocks right next to each other. That's why you split the attacks last turn.
Okay.
But actually, with a 12, they would still do it because I would have to daisy chain out here and then go through the forest. Because I'm forcing the 12.
There was a lot of skepticism in that game.
These guys are going to retreat. So they go 10. So that's just going to be back 10 inches to here. They retreated. He's going to go. So let's see. These guys are going to beat them in combat again. Which means these guys are going to retreat for 7. Let's check 7. No, but I'm going to summon brimstones here, so it shouldn't really matter. So we'll just go back 7. Like this. Let's spread out. You don't have anything that piles in more than 3, right?
Nope.
Okay.
He says after being scarred by
This
Rich.
Zangor will retreat. So enough, that's all that matters. 7.
The whole violent 6 thing was.
This guy is gonna run.
The last of the year.
That's gonna be 7
Power
here.
Ogors. Ogors are the new power.
7 to here. Okay, moved. The only thing not to have moved is him. That one's already good. So he's gonna try to go back into the
Yeah.
catapult, I
And he
guess.
sat there and
Well,
scored
he'll go
for the
here.
whole game.
And then we're gonna summon him.
Which seems
We're bringing
somehow-
out 10 brimstones.
Somehow
and
winning
10
with the
blue
stone,
ores,
winning the game with the stone
and,
was defended by him. Like, it's
10 brimstones, 10 blue
400
ores,
points.
and this guy, which is a herald.
Ricky.
So The blues are going outside of 9, so I can see him. So outside of 9 of them. Blues are going over here. Just be able to shoot that guy. The Herald is going within 12, outside of 9 over here. And then the Brimstones are going over here. Outside of 9, that's, ooh, that guy's gonna be screwed, but it's okay. Get points, so outside of 9, but within 12, make sure I'm edged here, so I've got enough in. Okay. That's everything running away, and then we go to shooting. 5s and 5s. We get points, and then it's really gonna matter whose turn, who gets priority next turn. We're gonna go murder stuff again.
Yeah, I keep forgetting this is a game where you retreat past my guys to get command points, or get victory points.
Nothing. Alright. 10 over here into them, or into the character. These are on 4s and 4s. 5 saves to him from them. And then I gotta check the shooting from the little heralds. What's he got left?
1.
One.
We roll for mortal protection, or whatever it is. Alright.
Alright, and then I gotta check with the Herald on Disc's shot. Herald on Disc, I think has 1 range shot since he's at 1 wound, it matters. Magic Missile, 2 on 4s and 4s. 1 save.
On who?
From there to there. For 6. You got it. Alright, and then those guys ran. So here, 18 inches into them.
Oh, I think
3s,
this thing is going.
4s, high. Save there, Rend 1 damage D3. No, Rend 0 damage D3. We're getting close, I think.
Yep, saved.
That's all those. The last thing becomes charging. And basically that guy's gonna charge to see if I can off him. And yeah, so that charges there. Goes in. We're gonna see if I get 1 more wound through. And no other charges. I will get all the points this turn, but we'll see about next turn. 4s. 3. Nope. Okay. He goes back.
4s, 3s, and then 4s. Alright.
Okay. End of turn. I'm gonna get 8.
8? What? Okay,
Yeah.
now we have to play another turn.
And then we're gonna roll for turn
You got 8.
4.
So that puts it tied game.
It does.
Oh.
You have a black guy
boo.
game.
Come on,
Alright.
Brendan.
Whoa.
Whoa. Fucker. Alright.
No, I'll just concede. It's like you can get another 10 points this turn.
Right, I'll get another 8, and then you'll murder a bunch of stuff, but I think I can spread out to the objectives.
Like, I don't mind losing at this game, but I will say I do find it irritating when I lose to Tzeentch because they run through my guys, summon a bunch of horrors, and then there's nothing I can do.
I mean, I tried to grind it down that I can't actually hurt you. But yeah,
My point still stands. Like, that's not fun to lose to. Like, for a while, you were killing my guys.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't,
and then I
like,
got it down to
even
enough,
maneuvering is fine. But then, so running through my guys, summoning 30 plus units,
As he run through you.
No, it just retreat past.
Oh, I see.
retreat past with flying people that have
Well,
12 movement plus d6.
If you don't like losing that way, get ready.
What do you mean?
Just ASL joke, sorry.
Oh.
You think that's broke?
Well, I'm sorry that was frustrating. I was trying to claw it back, and
No, I mean,
I think it
you're
came down to
playing
4.
the army. Like, that's what the army can do, so you should do it. You don't need to apologize. That's the only time, like, I've lost that weight to you, or Tzeentch, 2 or 3 times. It's the only way that I walk away from the game just not having fun.
Not to mention he
Here you can pop into this thing.
is really good at playing Tzeentch, right? He's played it primarily, so
Right, just blow it right down
Huh.
there.
more cagey than your average bear.
Yeah, well, and I mean, like, I move my guys away from the points because I need to prevent him from moving into the points as he wants to do, which would let him seize control. And then since I move to the outside of the points, he gets to fly over me to the other side of the points.
Yeah.
It's just, it's very fucking irritating. I guess I should have just kept all of my guys at the 2 points on my side, and then held the middle line with just all of my units.
I guess, to be honest, if you would have more of the infantry, I don't know what, like if you have more infantry and less than big guys, like, I physically couldn't kill the infantry, so if there's a big block of infantry on 3 different points, I'm sort of just sitting there like,
I think that's the way to go, honestly.
I mean, except for your spells, which, like,
Right, so.
didn't do that much.
I mean, it's a block of 20 at the end when you killed 11 of them.
Eventually, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's-
You're right, eventually that did do work.
The question is like, why not have, I mean, I obviously you're still building, I'm just saying from a list building perspective,
Yeah.
why not have 3 units at 20 minimum of those guys?
Well,
So
you
you
just
can
have
model.
most things experimenting with
No, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I'm saying why wouldn't I build that, right?
Brendan's point is not that his army is bad, it's he doesn't like losing in that particular way because it's frustrating.
No, I get it.
It's literally the only way I mind losing.
We have all lost to Matt and his shenanigans.
I appreciated that this list was able to weather the double turn enough. I still sort of messed up some of the chaplaning, but it was good to see that worked. The like building unit didn't work as smoothly as I wanted to, but I think I'll get better at it, and I just need to get faster at it too.
I actually, just in spite of what Dr. Tom says, I like that you're less reliant on Lord of Change.
Yeah.
I think that is interesting. I think that adds interesting complexity. I wish I
What's
didn't have to take 2 keepers.
Let's see, Bonereapers, how do you like it so far? Well, Brendan was majority. He's saying I get more.
Yeah, shooting could have deployed on the objective. It's still only one model, but I guess if it goes in the middle of the objective, it's actually a big problem for me because I can't move stuff to within 9 of it.
Like, for
Yeah.
me, it's just, after playing shoot cast for a while,
Uh-huh.
I deployed away from the objectives because that way, if you want to prevent it shooting, you have to devote units away from fighting it.
Wait, say that one more
Away
time?
from the objectives. Because if it's on an objective, it's an easy choice to charge it to start fighting. But if it's not on the objective, you have to decide, am I gonna let it shoot me at the objective? Or am I gonna go after it and not take the objective? At least with one unit.
So what the stream is saying is, putting the catapults as after turn 1 or 2, if you have 2 catapults and they say they were both on the middle of one of those objectives.
I understand the
Oh,
idea.
okay.
I'm just explaining the reason. why-
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
But yeah, I like the Bonereapers. It's a fun faction. I think they are overpowered though. Those guard are way too good.
I think the guard were way too. You took like one of everything in the book, and it was extremely effective.
The only one that I definitely will change out is when you get rid of the Necropolis Stalker. Because they cost the same as the Morghast, but the Morghast have the same amount of wounds, 3 extra points of movement, around the same offensive potential, and they can charge 3d6.
The one I really like is the elite guard instead of either of them because they are the only thing in the book that gets attacked twice.
Which ones?
The elite guard guys,
Oh, the Immortus Guard
the
guys?
Immortus guard get attacked twice.
Only with their shields though, I think.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh, well, that would be terrible.
Brendan, this is yours.
Thank you.
I like this model would be better if it is shaved off the whole panel.
I asked to not order food because we were going to dinner. Did I ruin everything?
No, we'll go home and eat stew.
Oh,
Stew is much more
I didn't know you were sitting in the car, or I would have literally ordered food for you. and I'll go
I'm
grab
sorry
the-
that you don't like my stew, Madeline.
What am I gonna do? We're just on day 5 of eating.
Did you guys answer all the questions? Because then we'll go ahead and.
Did I ask all the questions? Mainly it was suggestions about this new army list building because it's new and people are interested in how they would build it. Other than that, I don't think there were other questions.
Okay. Well then, we're gonna end the stream now, but we are literally coming back in about 15-20 minutes. Let's say 30 minutes, because we're gonna eat food. In 30 minutes, we're gonna have the Bonereapers facing off against Slaanesh. So we're gonna see how that goes. So give us 30 minutes and we'll see you guys back here. Bye.
Well,